Okay.
Lucky somewhere.
Whoops. I kind of screwed it up, but oh well. I'm just letting it start for a second here. It should be fine.
Okay, and it's running on my end.
Alright. Now I'll just switch scenes. There we go. I forgot to turn the audio off. Hello! Hi everybody for being mega late. We're mega late because I didn't know I had to run the stream today. And I don't have OBS on my computer anymore because it doesn't work on my computer, but, I've managed to get it to work. Can you hear everybody? Let's see, yeah, we get a sound check. Alright.
Assalamu alaikum.
Sorry guys, I had to set this up in about, 5 minutes, and then my computer crashed, like, over and over and over again. It was really fun. Happy Halloween, everybody. I have had a rough day. Like, it's just constant freaking tech issues. But here we are. I hope that what I've managed to set up in 5 minutes will at least somewhat work and not crash constantly. Okay.
I've just seen the dancing skeletons. That's a interesting touch.
Well, while I was freaking out trying to get it set up, you went for a smoke. I was like, well, let me see if I can put something in here. Oh, okay. Yes. Sorry for being mega ultra. Well, we're only 20 minutes late, which, considering that, like, my computer had to run a whole diagnostic thing. Oh. Which was scary. But, much like the skellingtons. But here we are.
But not as scary as a random black man.
Once I said to my son, "Did
we
you
have
know
both of them.
there's a skeleton that lives inside you?"
But you know me, I'm not scary anymore.
Skeleton man, skeleton man.
I'm also hoping, because since I'm streaming it also, I'm hoping that our internet doesn't die, because we just upgraded to better internet. But, you know, the reason why Spoon has to stream...
With the fiber, son.
Well, yeah, but the reason why Spoon has to stream is because our internet here was so bad we just upgraded to fiber, so... Let's see.
There is a marked delay from Real World versus Discord, but then again, it's coming through clear, which is the important thing.
Yeah.
Besides, you speak so quickly anyway, so there's plenty of wiggle room.
You guys want to know what's scarier than Skeleton Man, though?
What?
Those deep, dark thoughts that come to you in the night and whisper things that you don't like.
What?
Once again, Saucy, I am asking how you got into this chat. This is meant to be a private chat. This motherfucker snuck it in the back door.
No, you put me in this chat for the mech game, remember?
Oh, look what you've done, Bill.
We did give you that special... Where is it?
I have a sound effect that perfectly suits the situation, but I am not paying them motherfuckers money for nitro.
I just wanted to be funny and be like, you know what's scarier than skeletons? Being alone with your thoughts.
Intrusive thoughts. And they're getting more intrusive by the second. As you say that, someone posted Filthy Frank. So it's the Joji turning back into Filthy Frank for a second. Anyway, ladies and gents, boys and girls, welcome back to the show, where we have got a very special episode. I will be playing this week, as we have my very good friend and colleague Captain here.
Hello.
Be guest DMing.
Thank you, Captain.
We could not be in better hands.
I have a question. What kind of captain are you? A police captain, like what kind of the type of captain? I was going to say train captain.
Down, Soviet.
It's a conductor.
Well, the only correct answer is yes, but but it's a hold throw over from an old character that I never got to use, called Captain whatever his name. Anyway, I just stuck with that because it sounded a lot better than my previous moniker, which I will not say on stream.
Oh.
Involves the hard R.
No.
It involves the hard F.
It involved me being 20-something and trying to be philosophical. That level
Oh.
of embarrassing.
Oh.
Oh, Xander.
Don't be trying to drag the man's balls out on stream like this. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Also, chat, you're gonna have to
Hey,
let me
he's
know
not-
how the audio levels are as we go. I see that they're working, but you know, just again, I haven't. OBS is so broken on my computer that I am running it through Steam, right? So, which is a thing I just learned in the last 45 minutes that you can even do. But hey, now I can run OBS
It's usually
through
coming
Steam.
through clean.
Good. Oh, that's good at least.
Without much further ado, I'd like to drag us into at least the title screen of today's episode, because that's how I roll.
Hell yeah. Oh, could you turn Captain up on the audio, please, Aiden?
Yep. Yep.
This is
Here
a
we
bit
go.
of a carryover from my DMing style, where I have a nice little title screen for today's episode. That way, people watching, instead of reading the title. Oh, and this may not be visible. Oh, it is visible. Okay.
Yes.
No, it's all good.
Alright.
It's all good.
All right, today's episode of Rolling in the Isles, Halloween special, episode Aqualarre. We are joined by everyone who spoke previously in the intro to today's episode. Today is a bit of a special one, as I am guest DMing, as I was already previously introduced, but I'm going through this, so I mentally can count down this episode by hand. We find ourselves, at least narrative-wise, on a familiar scene at the end of last episode, where, having escaped a major dungeon and major incursion in a rival by one of my other characters, not to stroke my own ego too much, or talk about it. Yeah. We find ourselves flashing in to where they were at the lumber mill, and then suddenly realizing that Kyle was immediately in front of them.
Oh.
However-
realizing more like his throat is on one of my characters. His hand is on one of my characters' throat. His throat is on one of my characters' hands. Pause.
Oh, dear.
Kyle's here.
How did Bill say it? Like, how did Bill
Woo.
say it? Oh yeah. You thought you saw the last of me.
Surprise, bitch.
Well, as soon as those words are uttered, you find yourself surrounded by a strange energy field, and then Kyle's ghost suddenly being frozen in time. Some of you perhaps might look around at the foliage and perhaps a light breeze that might be going on at that time in the evening, and notice everything has frozen. And suddenly you find yourself not amongst that scene anymore. You find yourself floating,
Uh-oh.
surrounded by some sort of mysterious energy that has a blue texture to it, because blue is cool. And then you find yourself floating above a great city.
Are we allowed to speak?
Yes. As you find yourself floating, essentially.
Oh, this is it. You fucking killed us. I knew you were gonna do it. You bastard.
And as you're floating above the city, you find yourself looking down on it, and you notice that you're moving. You see yourself passing above thoroughfares, streets, markets, and many buildings whose structure you are very most likely unfamiliar with. And then you look off in the distance, and you notice that this city extends perhaps far greater than the breadth of Lesia, the land that you previously left. And then you look above you, and you see a burning royal purplish, almost field of fire above you. It is rather close.
Wait, This isn't the Polish afterlife. I'm not dead. I'm not dead.
I mean, you are. Right?
The ghost looks over at your floating form. Don't,
Oh.
don't push it.
This can't be the afterlife because the afterlife isn't real.
Both ghosts stare at you with contempt.
Just religion is the opiate of the masses and all that, I suppose.
This is what it took Aiden to finally be a centrist.
More importantly, where the hell are we?
If any of you have knowledge local or geography, you may roll it.
I think we all do, don't we?
In a place we've never seen before. Roll to
Oh,
know
wow.
where we are.
Dang.
The communist smells fresh land to conquer. This must be the Rhine.
Well, none of your rolls are really high enough to particularly grant any insightful knowledge, other than the fact that this is perhaps a city larger than anything you've heard of, perhaps even greater than Absalom, a great city in the center of the a sea at some distance that I'm not aware of. Yeah. However, Kami Mark, you have the sudden insight based on several comments made to you by several members of a city that you've heard of, at least in passing. You look off in the distance and you notice several statues. Statues of enormous mass and height and girth. This is the city of the Seven Seraphs. This is Hyraton. A city that lies at the nexus point between two great bodies of water, energy, I mean, with various veins and ventricles flowing out across the stars and multiverse. Congratulations. You find yourself at essentially what is a nexus of planes, and the great city constructed at its center.
I knew it. See, I told you that it wasn't the afterlife, guys.
For those of you in the cheap seats, this is Pathfinder's equivalent of sigil.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't fix the terror in your heart. Nothing fucking will.
Okay, and I'm going to be importing a mechanic from one of my other games that I think you guys might appreciate. Because you rolled a 20, Mark. This is the beginning of that controversy. For the remainder of today, Mark, you have a plus 3 temporary bonus on geography checks.
Alright. Cool.
Running superiority dice.
It will not be the last time he confuses the colored for the comrade.
It's more Karl Marx, I think, was probably what was happening there, but why not?
Wrong spelling, I guess.
If it's black or blue, does it really matter if it's red all over?
That's the thing. Like, I can never have my own, thing named after me called Marxism because it's just too close.
Too close, yeah.
To answer your
And
question,
you're like fake between Marxism and Lamarckism, which are two things you
Yeah.
probably wouldn't want to be. Well, because you don't want to be associated with Marxism, but still.
to answer your question, it matters if the red is Ruby Ridge.
Oof, oof.
Finally, horseshoe theory made manifest.
So anyway,
Anyway.
Great segue.
you find yourself floating above the city further until you start coming into the outskirts of the major city towards its less developed portions, more rural side of the countryside. where you find yourself being plopped down in the middle of a street square, as if you were kind of landing in the middle of a market. So, gentlemen, lady, please place your tokens at the southern portion of this map.
The outside border is all white.
Oh.
Oh no, they're multiplying. There are 2 of you, Carl.
I know, that's on purpose.
Oh.
Captain, would you like me to slap myself down here too, or would you like me to hold fire?
We'll get to that in a moment.
Righty-dokie.
We find ourselves on a major thoroughfare. What does our party desire to do, or say, or perceive?
First reaction, the ghost reaches out to both party members and grabs them by the spine.
Hmm.
Both of them, each of them.
Yeah, do you have any idea what's going on? You know something that we don't?
We're attempting to figure out if this is a dream.
There's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
Like, I'm just
I will pinch myself.
spinning around, just trying to solve everything.
In reaction comrade sentence, Ludum responds, "Yeah, because I can feel your spine, cummy boy."
That hurt. That hurt me though.
And in the following, Alman says, "Quick, say something that I hate."
Huh? Something that you hate?
Yes, tell me something that I hate that you learned knowing us.
I don't know. There's so many of you. Just give him a crowbar. Oh, you like these, right? How, instead of hate, how about like, here's a crowbar.
He slits his eyes, then slowly releases his spine.
But there's multiple ones of you, so I don't know which does which one hate?
He turns around and looks at the other ghost. "This one's real. Test yours." Mark, you feel a very
Motherfucker
tight
stuck in the infinite Sukaiomi.
Mark, you feel a tightening grip on your spine.
I'm gonna like stand there like I can't feel it, like I'm pretending that I can't feel whatever's going on. Just trying to look tough in front of this gorilla fella.
Is there a gorilla?
Don't zoom
Oh,
in
yeah.
too far on that one.
Oh, okay.
Don't zoom in too far on him. For legal reasons. Trust me, I know that character's name. It won't get better when you learn it.
So I should.
Great,
So I
excellent.
shouldn't shift Z on that then.
You should probably not shift Z on. I'm not even sure if I should name him. I feel like it's calling in bad juju if I mention his name.
Mark,
Off to a
as you feel
great
the tightening
start.
grip in your- Indeed. Mark, as you feel a grip tighten on your hand, you also start to feel a small burning behind your eye.
Oh, you're holding his hand now. I thought you were grabbing his spine. Now you're just holding hands.
No,
That's sweet.
he is holding his spine. He's holding his spine.
Oh, okay.
And he's slowly putting his fist in his face and putting a ghost flame behind his eye.
Why are you being so aggressive?
It's just a really lethal waltz.
I haven't finished my sentence. Mark, the other ghost asks you a question. What was the name of the tall man?
A tall man.
The tall man? Abraham Lincoln? He's a tall man.
You feel the
This
flame
one
getting
totally looks
harder. The name of the being with the vestige in his chest. What was his name?
Even I don't remember, but I don't remember anything, so.
No, I don't remember. I don't even remember what your name is.
There
It's
is no,
definitely him.
there are no two eating sensations filling my mind.
I'd say it's fairly confirmed. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know where we are, but I remember you guys. I just don't understand what else is happening. I mean, everything else seems normal. Mark immediately gave you a crowbar. That's like, you know. I don't think there's no
The
need for
ghost looks over.
there's no need for the Spanish Inquisition.
The ghost looks over at Almond, and then looks at her, then looks at him, then looks at Almond. He is giving pleading eyes to Almond, almost as if he's saying, please, just let me fucking do it. Just let me fucking do it. Just let me do it.
What do you want to do?
Almond waves his hand off. He's like, he's real, goddammit, he's real! He lets go of your spine, comrade.
As you say that, Armand, are you saying that verbally?
He is communicating with him over the network.
Look, call me Mark isn't real. He can't hurt you.
I'm gonna start pulling my trousers down and saying, "No, stop like, making me." Please.
The
Sending
gentlemen over
tingles
here.
down his spine.
the two gentlemen are gonna start taking notice, and this large simian fellow is gonna kind of walk up to you and say, "I like the spirit, mate, but not in public place."
Nice toy you got there, bro. I like your Africa tattoo. That's cool.
We appear to be lost. We have just sort of appeared here. We have no idea where we are or how we got here. Could you tell us where we are?
Oh, you don't know where you are?
No, we
This
were
gentleman is gonna walk.
somewhere very different, and now all of a sudden we're here.
This gentleman right here.
We saw a whole bunch of giant phalluses on the way.
Yep.
Oh. Are you
Wolf
not
strip.
from the? Are you not from the city?
I
The ci-
mean, I'm from a city.
Do you know what city this is?
No. As I said, we were basically just teleported. I wanted to say teleported, which is a meme, and I wanted to say it so bad. You have any idea how hard it was for me to not say teleported, and I still said it. We were teleported here. Or something. We like I said, last thing we knew, we were in a completely different place. We were on this island that we got shipwrecked on. We were stuck in a mine full of nightmare dwarves for a really long time, and now all of a sudden we're here.
Mm-hmm.
And do you perhaps
Well,
have
I really wanna
identification
know
with
if-
you?
Oh. Yeah, asking for papers, please.
Yes, monk, he's asking for fucking papers.
I don't think we have. As I said, we ended up where we were last after getting shipwrecked. I don't think I have any identifying
Offer him some
papers.
Rizzler.
Wait, some what? Oh,
I'm gonna offer him Rizzler in it, like so he can roll a cigarette with it.
Jesus Christ, the little one.
Right. We have, oh, I forgot we had the, as Bill says, we have the guild papers. Okay. All right. Yeah. So we should have
Oh,
guild
as
papers.
as Mark rolls up a joint, the Simeon fellow is gonna take one and says, "Oh, why didn't you say so? We've been looking for some all night. It seems like the local supply ran out a minute ago. Thanks."
Oh, there you go. And I'll also hand over. Yeah, I've got my church's
You're
guild
welcome.
papers. Don't roll anything up with that one.
The ghosts are going to look at their bag of holding trepidatiously. And then they're going to reach into the normal knapsack instead and produce their papers with red lumber that has their signature on it, as well as their papers from the church.
You with that red rumbler, mate? Hey, it's a great fight.
Oh,
Last weekend I won 300 quid on it.
you know Red Rumbler.
Yeah, most people know Red Rumbler. He's a great fighter.
Excellent. I am also a disciple of Red Rumbler.
You a member of Rumbler FC then?
I don't know if I count as part of the FC. But I suppose
If you're not
so.
a member of the FC, I suppose we could probably work you in for a trial membership. What you say?
Sure. Well, I mean, really, I think the pertinent thing right now is figuring out where we are, at least, and probably how to get back. Because we had some other friends there who have not come with us. Obviously, we'll notice that Eris and Boz are not with us. So.
Oh yes, my friends, where are they?
Both ghosts are going to look in his direction and in unity say, "We know for a fact you don't give a goddamn fuck about the two of them."
Oh. Well, what gives you that impression?
As this scene is playing out, Bill, you may enter the scene from the south.
Bill's having a pee. Just an inopportune time. He'll be back in a second, though. I know, it's just like the second he goes to use the restroom. Of course, everything's tits up tonight.
So,
It is
I thought I
Halloween.
thought I could sneak in. I thought I could sneak out and sneak back in before it became pertinent. Sorry about that. Okay, where do you want me to throw down?
As the scene is going on, Bill, you may enter from the south.
When he hears a kind of a bring noise.
Like a bicycle?
Just gonna pass the gorilla this jump.
Yep.
No token.
Puff, puff, and pass.
Look out, guys! It's
Oh,
the
shit.
Dutch military coming.
Well, I couldn't afford a dog, so I couldn't be the Belgian military. Okay, let's see. Sorry about this. I forgot this. It's like a bleeding thing.
Have you ever seen that meme of the Swiss Army tank?
I have not.
It's exactly what you expect.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
it's...
imagine a Swiss Army tank.
I'll have to look that up. I mean, yeah, I get...
It's a man in some kind in what appears to be a raincoat on his bicycle, going at quite a speed. Whoa! He kind of skids to a stop.
I'm gonna lob a crowbar through the spokes.
Make a ring for
But a
it.
Why would
crowbar
communists do this?
And you want it arranged?
Does his character go flying?
You throw the crowbar. It doesn't really make it for the spokes, but it does bounce off the handlebars and hit the man riding the bicycle on the knuckles.
Ooh. Oh, the worst.
Unbeknownst to Captain, I've had the door shut on my knuckles this week, so yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just under the sweet, give me a little squeeze.
Bill's had a recent experience with this.
Yeah. Does that knock him off course at all?
Make a reflex. check,
I've
Bill.
brought this just. God damn it! Been
Good
here
way
5
of
minutes and 2 degrees again.
introducing us to the locals like this. Excellent. Just crowbar in the spokes.
God damn
It
it.
was
you
my
fuckers.
bourgeoisie sense just like immediately triggered.
Dex build.
Yeah, you say that, but you didn't even
That's
check
not gonna
for
be a stoppy.
bourgeoisie.
Well, technically, a bicycle was a very expensive item in the Soviet Union. So
Oh.
yes, it would
It
be.
was.
It
It was.
Oh,
was like a year's pay in cost.
it was an instantaneous
It's
pass.
500
You didn't
gold
even have to
pieces
make
in
the
this
check.
game, which is.
Bruh.
I think officially it's like the lifetime earnings of a family of 5 in D&D.
Bruh.
It's confirmed.
Well, anyway,
He
you
seemed
make your
like he's clearly like choking back.
you make your reflex save as you stumble a bit, but the pavement isn't wet, and you were kind of coming to a stop anyway.
Who the bloody hell are you lot? And why are you chucking around pieces of hardware?
Sorry about that. We're actually quite lost and confused. We're just getting acquainted with these fellows here, to try and figure out where exactly we are and what's going on. We were on this small island that we've been shipwrecked on, and now all of a sudden we find ourselves here.
Tell me about it. I was just in off the boat. I was meant to be getting R&R. I've been around in this dump for like a day and a half now, and all I've managed to get is catch a cold.
The ghosts reach into the knapsack and pull out their last blunt of wizard feed. One ghost starts snapping his fingers until he produces a ghost flame on the tip, and both of them start getting blitzed in the same bong hit. Blunt hit, excuse me.
Bunch of fucking drug addicts, Randy.
The Simeon fellow is going to pull out a baggie the size of a 5-pound sack.
Bruh.
It's a fucking like cartoon money bag, but with a leaf. The man, that's wearing what appears to be some kind of like naval coat. So, does anyone mind telling me where the bloody hell I am and who the bloody hell you lot are?
One ghost takes a puff, the other one speaks, then the other one takes a puff, and the other one speaks in tandem. Well, I am on.
You might want to try that again, friend. There you go.
Oh, that's not 20. And he is my subordinate. I'm not your fucking subordinate.
Rolling against himself.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I have a little ability called Swordmaster's Gaze. I can use Sense Motive as kind of a blanket, kind of a knowledge skill. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll that.
What do I need to roll against the challenge?
Never mind.
Well, never mind.
That crowbar
Clueless.
to the knuckles.
Yeah. It's disoriented him a little
Also,
bit.
All right.
Roll a D10. Are we rolling D10 in this episode?
Oh, you bet your ass. Your
Bill?
ass you are.
Roll that
Roll that
D10,000.
It's your turn now, bitch.
11:33. What? I rolled this shit for my NPCs too. Fuck.
Let's see.
113. What's that? Like
Oh.
your eyeballs into acidic jelly or something?
Probably. Like, Phil's character
Oh.
hasn't even been introduced yet. And already.
I'm getting worked over like I'm a fucking Sailor Moon villain.
Oh, you're
From
about
the
to get
knees
worked.
down, your legs have been replaced by springs.
So let him cook. I want to know what fist I'm about to get hit by.
Let's see. Castor is believed to be the cause of a local plague.
I did mention I got the sniffles, didn't I?
He did.
Yeah.
Plague.
Let's
Plague.
the Simeon fellow and this gentleman over here are going to put down their are going to kind of put out their blunt for a minute, put it up in their air. And they're going to take one look at you, Bill, and they're going to say, "You're the motherfucker responsible for the crotch rot. Fuck you."
The fuck I am. I'm a married man.
It's just every time I take a piss.
I'm slowly gonna back away.
Yeah,
from him.
just
And they are going to charge you, Bill.
Oh snap!
Oh, here we go, boys.
You may roll
Put
an
the dukes
attack
up.
you may roll an attack of opportunity as you are not flat-footed, having already been attacked previously.
I want to.
And I've got combat reflexes.
I want to offer them both crowbars. Like
This isn't a guest player spot. This is a beatdown. Joke's on you, motherfucker. I have a 15 to 20 crit range on my arm strikes.
All right,
Oh,
roll
good job.
two
How you
attack.
doing to fight him?
Okay, let me just
Well, we
double
all
check
have
what
no idea
rules
what's
are.
happening. Just all of a sudden, we're in a strange land, in a strange place, and some man who is spreading the dick diseases just rolls up. Who is apparently wanted for such a crime.
Both ghosts watch this while passing the blunt between themselves.
Hey, could I have a hit?
I was thinking.
Square up thought.
Do you reckon if you stand inside a ghost that's smoking, you can just breathe it in?
Yes.
Well, I mean, you certainly get. Wow, that's a good question. That's a
22 to hit.
that's a metaphysical question. Jordan Peterson, he would know the name.
As you three are smoking a blunt, a giant tub of popcorn appears before you. It is extra buttery.
Ooh. Whereabouts?
The
Like,
ghosts
And yes.
will pull out.
like here or here?
Yes. Right in front of
Okay,
us.
let's
yes.
just double check.
While they watch this, they will pull out the one remaining undead crab still stuck inside of Eludum's body and begin cracking it open.
I don't like that one. Doesn't look very good.
9 non-lethal to the first, and to the second. Only
Second
17.
one will miss.
The first one gets a well-practiced elbow to the face.
And he is going to roll something to see what happens. Goddamn. One of them takes the elbow to the face. However, he kind of gets knocked down to the ground as prone. Whereas the simian fellow, he grabs your bicycle, picks it up.
Stole his bike! Are you saying the simian fellow just stole his bike?
And then he will immediately run down the street.
And ran away with
Son of a
it.
As I watch 3 months of my salary run down the street
Captain, what did you mean by
with
this?
my broke-ass hand. When do you find out what isn't? Okay, I'm just gonna tell people motherfuckers what it is. That's Officer Bingo Kang. Spoiler.
Well, to be fair, they're if you're rolling on the I do have the thing up on the sides. If you roll through roll 20, it will show up. But yeah, dang.
There's a look of like of wistful sadness in his face. He's like, he just knows, I can't run that fast.
Well, he rode off on it.
At least ride the fucking bicycle.
Already did. He just ran off. Yeah.
He's picks up the fucking bicycle that doubles your speed and runs with it.
Can I get some perception?
On
Sorry, could you repeat that, please?
Could I get perception checks?
from everyone or
Everyone, yes. Beep.
Okay. Where was that 18 when I was fighting?
Well, with those perception checks, you notice that as soon as the simian fellow runs down the street, you notice something in the street.
Is it poop?
No.
No. But something similarly unpleasant to step in.
Oh, front toward enemy. That is a Claymore
And
landmine.
As soon as he runs off down the street, not watching his step, he steps upon it and detonates part of the street.
Is the
I've
bike
seen what Claymore's
comically-
doing damage to the...
Is the bike comically flying through the air as a ashen husk?
You find the handlebars sticking out of the wall near you. Ooh.
Does the wheel
There
comically
we go.
roll back towards the new person and then comically manhole cover slide into a collapsing rumble?
No, it just rolls right next. It rolls right next to you and says "Bye, bitch," and then keeps rolling down the street.
I hate the city so much.
I'm off to go star. I'm off to go star in a B film about a tire.
Best of luck. I got you from sketchy entertainment work, and you will go on to live for it.
Real quickly, Zalmus for $20 has said, for the session, all drugs have opposite effects. Have fun with your paranoia devils, cabbage enjoyers. I mean, wait, but
I'm really glad I forgot to pencil it in a budget for my cocaine use. But though I was also about to say, you see my character take out a bottle of whiskey and take a drink, and now apparently that wakes me up.
So you're telling me that weed has the effect of making me more alert?
No,
Yes,
it
makes
no,
no
it,
meth.
well, I
I'll
mean,
say that-
but weed can make you paranoid, so I'm not sure. Is that what you meant?
Let Cap cook. Let Cap
Okay,
cook.
okay.
Let Cap cook.
Mechanically speaking, this does increase your nervous nature, or the nervous side of your nature, and your will saves are now lowered by 2
By
for
two.
the remainder of today's
Ugh.
section. Yep.
The visit giveth and it taketh away.
I know.
Pain.
Well, with that perception check, you also managed to notice the larger Roomba near you.
Ooh!
Oh. Uh-oh.
Fuck that! I'm climbing this here. I'm just gonna climb this here wall.
Oof. Who all of us noticed the larger Roomba? I assume Armand, obviously, Bill did. Did Comrade not notice it?
I'm gonna help up the. I'm gonna help up the reptilian, and I'm gonna help get us the fuck away from this.
The ghosts will generally look over at the other two, then look back at Neri.
Uh,
They'll take one last drag of the weed before then snuffing it out and putting it back into the knapsack and double wrapping the bag of holding and stuffing that into the knapsack and putting it onto Almond's back.
I suggest we get away
Gonna
from
move
this.
I
No,
don't
no,
know
no,
you
no,
are.
no,
We're gonna move on. No, don't go,
no, don't do it.
I'm taking
Mark,
I'm kind of taking cover behind the fucking vending machine.
Mark, what are we doing today?
Oh no.
I'm just like casually holding my weapons out. Like, is anyone gonna come and try and take my bomb?
Isn't it our bomb?
As Comrade chooses to do this, true, but as Comrade chooses to do this, the ghosts are just gonna politely pick up Neri on both sides of her figure and just slowly walk her away towards the direction of the other person.
But Comrade, Comrade's about to touch a bomb.
No, Neri, no. We have dealt with this for far too goddamn long.
No.
I'm tired. I'm annoyed. Yugel's not here. Baz is not here. I don't care. Let him die. Let him die. Let him die. Let him die.
No.
Can you stop being so bloody noisy about it, please? I'm trying to take cover here.
As the eternal centrist, no, I have to go back over and stand in the middle of this. Like right about here.
While all this is going on, you see a familiar face walking down the street. Well, I wasn't expecting to see you lot so early, as Your lawyer has shown up. Mr. Digit Palmer.
Ludum teleports right next to him.
I ain't even rolling sense in lethal intent. I know what that is. That's a lawyer.
A lawyer, yeah. You don't even need sense motive.
I'm
But why
hiding.
not?
I'm gonna try and crawl into. I'm taking cover because I already rolled nat 1 so far. I'm not pushing my luck.
As stated, Ludum teleports right next to him.
Yes. What brings you to the city? A long time no see.
We saw you what felt like exactly 15 minutes ago.
Ah, it's been a few days for me. Don't you know how this city works?
No, we don't even know where we don't know where we are. We're completely confused. We have no idea how we got here or how, or why. Is it how twice? Double how?
Before that happens, and he points in the direction of Conrad, can you stop him from blowing us up?
Blows up with what? As he walks over. He casually picks up, puts his hand over by the Roomba, taps the tip, what would be, you would assume to be the detonator, and it opens up. It's full of 20 pounds of Xanax.
What? What is happening? What is happening?
Get your hands off my Zion.
No little German boy took him near the Zan cave.
What is happening? I feel like we've entered a bit of a fever dream.
I'm just gonna start putting fistfuls of Xanax into my face.
That's a good idea either.
You,
I guess
you
why
managed
not?
to cram
Oh,
in
they've
about
gotten worse.
You
The
managed to
opposite
cram
of
in
work-
about 100 doses.
Can't. I was gonna say it can't kill me. I'm undead, but I'm not. I'm just like a science vampire. Right?
Yeah.
You're a nuclear. You're specifically like a radiation vampire. Oh god, I'm in a party that's like 50% like pseudo undead.
Yeah.
God help me.
Amon just starts slowly walking over to you, all sheepishly, like a schoolboy right about to go into school for the first time, rocking back and forth on his heels. So, what you doing?
He's gonna have a good
Wondering
time.
how I'm gonna walk home.
And he stole his bike.
Went to be on bloody shore leave.
He takes the backpack off his back and holds it up with one hand. Hold that for me.
There's a sigh of I'm just gonna use sense killing intent. Do you mean me harm? I know this innately.
In response, the ghost puts his hand on your shoulder. You don't gotta ask me that. I have a better way. Suddenly you hear digital sanity start playing.
Not again.
As he gets halfway in, he's like, "Trust me."
No. I've had enough with people with hats.
Well, while all of you are wondering where you are in the universe, I suggest following me. I'm heading out for a cup of coffee. If you would join me, I can give some explanations. Perhaps to at least some of the questions.
I'm gonna grab the handlebars. Away, maybe something can be fixed.
Lead the way.
Oh,
Mom's
yeah,
certainly
sure.
testing another man.
Oh, and
You stop.
He keeps following you. It's like, listen, you're holding my goddamn bags. Of course I'm gonna walk behind you.
yeah. Oh, and by the way, if you fancy a quick bite to eat, there's a ramen machine over there by Captain Hot Dog, and there's I assume to be a bento machine over there by Miss Black Burger.
Oh, no.
I'd like to do detect bourgeoisie on Captain Hot Dog.
You've already done that, chick.
Yeah. Is this guy in a position
Never
of power?
mind.
or what?
I hate living in this place on guard.
I thought you said it was Captain, not Captain Hot Dog.
I'm meant to be on shore leave. You know, Captain Hot Dog seems like the least nefarious. Well, I'm going for the Ben. I'm slapping. Yeah, I don't trust that motherfucker.
He looks
I
nefarious.
don't even know what half that shit on that burger is. What's that pink shit? Is that fucking radish or some shit?
No, maybe. It's
I'm just slapping a couple coins in this bitch and I'm getting a decent ramen.
Here you go.
However,
It comes with a few pieces of pork on the side.
Also,
It's one of those fresh ramen machines
Nice.
from Japan.
thank goodness for the Japanese in this situation. Also, yeah, don't forget, people who are taking Xanax has the opposite effect as the drug reversal.
Oh, so it's gonna make you like hyper,
I don't even.
right?
Yeah, I think it's going to switch over to Adderall at that point, isn't it?
Yeah.
however, Eludum responds.
I think.
No, lawyer. Ooh, that's not 20.
That's
No,
why
lawyer.
I've already sprinted to the side of the map.
Gotta go fast.
With,
I haven't eaten in 2 days.
with confidence, he says to lawyer, no, lawyer. None for us. We sustain on the blood of the innocent youth. And by innocent youth, I mean what he gave me before he blew that guy up.
Yeah, but that guy gave
Has anyone ever
everyone
told you
big
lot
warts
that you're a
or
bit
whatever.
weird?
Hey, listen. Half this city has all kinds of fantastic bullshit. Part of one of the quirks of this city is that it's basically inhabited by a plethora of gods and variants of thereof. An undead walking down the street is no more normal than seeing a cloud at, I don't know, wherever the hell you're from. And he walks over to the machine, pushes a few buttons, inserts a few coins, and pulls out a bowl of the char noodles and passes it over to Comrade, saying, "Listen, this is practically liquid radiation. Enjoy."
Yeah, we'll look up from being halfway through eating it, and it's like,
It also comes in Castle Bravo irradiated tuna flavor.
look down at it. It's just like home, to be honest. All the radium.
Pierre, you're currently being
Do you
flanked
have
by
bread
two
flavor?
ghosts.
Bread flavored ramen. Well, it is. It's got noodles. That's basically just long
Gents,
bread.
you're crowding me while I'm trying to eat.
They're looking at you because you're still holding their bags.
Would you like the bag back?
Yes, but we also want to know who you are. Correction, I want to know who you are.
Hang on. He like juggles the bag, but like to one of you, and puts the bowl down. It's like watching a sim that's had too many actions queued up, and he like on his belt puts out a card and hands it over. If you could reveal my character sheet to the others, if it hasn't been already kept.
Show the players. Let's see. I believe it should be available.
What side of the list? Inside the normal character?
Both
playlist?
appeared. Boah.
In player journal, yes.
Let's see here.
There you go.
Characters.
Should be popping now.
I'll just zoom in the art. Look at that art.
Very cool.
Lovely.
I found it on Tumblr once.
Very cool.
It's been sat in my character folder for like 5 years. It's a bit exaggerated. He's not quite that pretty.
Real quick, Nelthina for 2 says,
The saga continues.
It wouldn't be an episode without it.
Listen, I need to get some caffeine. I understand.
Oh, well, I'm right there with you.
Just follow me.
yeah, alright.
Walk and talk, people. Walk and talk. Work to be done.
Easily done.
That's an awful lot of
Comrade,
Xanax
you know
you're
the
on.
deal. And as he says that, Ludum flies inside of his body, then walks right back out of him.
What?
As we walk down the street.
Oh, you're that bloke.
Yeah.
As we walk down the street, we see a strange man off to the right.
Whoa. Looks like he's in a good state.
I was. They told me it'd make me feel better. It make me feel better. It wouldn't make. It would just. It would keep the childhood dreams away. And as you
Like
do so,
Freud after he shagged his own mom.
and as you say that, a manifestation comes in.
Oh no!
No, nope. I did my time and I went out.
Not Mr. Poppy.
I'm going to sprint up to the man with a bottle of whiskey. Drink it. So he goes, run.
As he begins to shotgun the bottle of whiskey, a second
It's old law. It's strong as fuck.
it starts coming into existence. Let's be hands-on in our love of our best friend.
Oh dear God, no.
Oh, Alex, you thought you could run from us. But no, we're always here. Because I love you, and you love me, and we're one big happy...
I'm in danger. I was looking for my sheet to see some...
As a pulse out of existence.
Old law saves the day again.
Wow, guys, I thought I saw the president of China, man.
Everyone's having hallucinations, apparently.
China. Sir, I hate to break this to you, but you may have a disorder of some kind.
What you have is a disease.
Tell me about
Oh,
it.
you're right.
Oh, he's got deep rot.
I feel as if this needs to be the people's problem. The biggest problem. A burning problem. In bright red armor. And...
It's very important to not
Oh my
think of
God.
exactly that.
Oh my God.
Why couldn't you be colorblind? I look at this man knowing I'm going to have to knock you out, aren't I?
Oh my
Yeah,
God, that's
yes, you are.
amazing.
Gonna
I ain't waiting.
Go
I'm
and-
sorry, man. I'm not waiting 20 minutes for you to not get knocked out by the hooch.
I'm gonna lay a
looks
crowbar at his feet. I give offering.
he's gonna take it up. He's gonna say, I am the great comrade in the sky, comrade. I am but a man, I am not a god. But I am pretty fancy in this armor, I think. It's fancy. I like it. And he's gonna put something at your feet.
See, exchange of goods and services.
That sounds like capitalism. No, it's each according to his want, each according to his need.
More like distribution of the tools of the proletariat.
Over in the back corner, both of those speak up. But who's consent of the proletariat? And who is consenting the
Don't
right
ask him
of power
things
to
like
the
that at a time like this. I'm just gonna say, okay, I'm gonna need you to snort this entire bottle of sleep gas. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Wouldn't that be a weight gas?
I'm gonna
then?
need you to let it wash over you. Oh no, I don't know this. Oh god, he's just huffing whippets.
It's Pervitin. Just injecting Pervitin straight into your veins.
Oh god, yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna do a thing where you take a bottle and use it like a makeshift gas mask, but using the sleep gas. But now it's like perk gas.
Yeah, he is completely unconscious.
Oh, thank goodness he had a heart. He had a heart attack. It's okay, guys. I think he's quite.
The comrade is still there, and he is placed at your feet, Mark.
what we
Yes.
Gorb 2.
Well, but this is a very interesting version of the Gorb. What does it mean? What did he mean by this?
This
This is the anti-Gorb.
with an artifice. He was an enemy
I'm
of.
scared of putting them together.
He was an enemy. He was an enemy of the people. I repurposed him. It has similar stats to the Gorb, except the following condition: all damage done by this large-sized slingstone is counted as falling damage.
That's fucked because falling damage just
I'm
goes.
trying to
straight
think
from
of a name
everything.
for it. What is it? The ricochet?
Okay, and Forky, you give me shit. Okay, for what people give me shit, my thing of oh no, it's gonna have the opposite effect is me commentating on my character's idiocy, not me commenting in character.
That's called it's called the Ricopinachet.
Okay.
I
Ricochet.
was just gonna call it the People's Ladder.
Well, that. I mean, Ricochet is pretty good.
I originally called it. I also
Call
called
the
it
highball.
Down.
I shall call it the highball.
However, one ghost is going to immediately teleport in front of them and look down at the man.
I'm going to call it the anti-Gorb. Like, that's how I'm going to refer to it.
It's the offhand weapon.
Yeah.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Yes, perfectly
Labels of
balanced.
The arbitrary labels of society is a method of the bourgeois. Having your own name upon it is far more meaningful and beneficial to the proletariat.
Exactly.
Now, I have matches as... Yes? Yes, young
Let me
Count?
come with you. I'll be like your little Silver Surfer or whatever.
My friend, do you not already think you already aren't?
Oh god, it's Kulactus.
Oh man. This session, bro.
If you want to do damage for me for that one, I accept it.
I think he deserves more reward.
I just now got that joke, by the way. I am not familiar with stuff.
Oh, not familiar with Silver Surfer
it took
and
me a minute.
Galactus. You're alright.
Sorry, I worry about substantial things like reality.
Well, also don't worry because all the Fantastic Four.
At this point, I understand
adaptations
why.
are terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Yeah. He's just gonna kind of look at you, Mark, and he's gonna pull out a little loaf of bread and says, "As long as you keep this near to your heart, nothing can ever penetrate the might of bread."
I'll very graciously take that bread, then sniff it, and then put it on my inside coat pocket or whatever, so it's against my chest.
It is the
and then I'll pat it.
It is the hardest, most brittle bread you have ever had. Nothing but a true layabout could ever make something so brittle.
I'm just gonna hope it's bulletproof
I was
bread.
gonna say it sounds like it sounds it's like a bulletproof, like
It's hardtack.
hardtack.
I'll say this: the next time that you take a hit, your AC is technically 3 points higher. Until it.
And his heart armor grew 3 sizes that day.
Yeah. just for today's episode. Anyway, he's gonna slowly walk off into the distance, looking for nobles to crush with his giant fucking feet.
Fucking boots stamping the distance like a fucking Megazord.
Pierre will watch that girl. Like, man, Paul Bunyan's fucked up these days.
He's technically not done rolling at you. He looks at you with pure spite and intent. First for the pun, and then second for whatever you did to this guy.
Well,
Looks at
he's
you,
yeah.
looks at the body.
It's just kind of sleeping gas.
Looks at you, looks at the body.
It's nice.
Kneels
It's
down.
perfectly safe. I use this stuff all the time.
Takes out one finger, puts it to the guy's dome, pushes his finger through his dome, connects to his mind. What does he see?
Oh, why would you do that?
I will say, me stepping back from you pushing your hand through a man's head is the reason why I'm stepping back. Not just that I'm not metagaming, I promise.
It's just one finger.
So you're trying to read his mind?
Yep.
Yes.
If somebody
the-
was trying to read my mind, I'd deliberately think about bumming them.
This is the only thing you see.
Oh no, not that
no,
guy.
no.
I would rather it was a picture of him bumming you.
Oh no.
It'd be less degenerate than that guy.
And another face.
Oh
Lord have mercy.
no.
I slowly retract.
That's it.
my
I'm gonna go get
finger.
Mr. Sir, if that coffee's still going, I will join you with it.
Oh man.
Oh, God's
What?
green flat earth is this?
I am
So-
glad you took your fingers out of his head, because any longer and you would have started taking charisma damage.
Just sit him up against the wall, pat the man down, pat him on the head, give him a little kiss, teleport back next to you.
He'll wake up in a few minutes. We used to use it to capture pirate ships.
The images keep
I should-
following you, though.
I should probably explain I'm a member of the Coast Guard.
I could have figured that out by your fucking suit. That still doesn't tell me who you actually are. And yes, the card is nice.
So,
and
Jim,
fancy.
is Pierre Dubois, bosun of the Coast Guard.
The other ghost teleports to the other
Bosun
side.
of the ship.
The other ghost teleports to the other side of you, kind of leaning on your shoulders, like he's floating in the air, while using him as a ledge. Now, that's not what he means. He means he wants to see the real you and how you see yourself. Wants to know your what's the word? Character. Yeah, your character.
Words are hard.
Not much to speak of, mate.
I'll be the judge of that.
By the way, you
I
guys
just
want
stopped people fishing illegally. Oh, yes, please. Without doubt. I'm going to be lent on by all these ephemeral bloody goodness knows what, so I'm going to at least have a coffee in me. I had a good
Yeah.
roast since we knocked over those Ustalavi pirates.
They respond to you saying, "We are ghosts," and Almon adds on, "Shithead."
Why are you being so aggressive?
which is where you're wrong. This gentleman has levels in something called the barista class.
Ooh.
There is a skill on that class list called esoteric brewing,
Ooh.
meaning that he can make coffee and mixes for ephemeral
Hang on one second, sorry.
ghosts, essentially.
Sorry,
Oh,
someone
the
from
weird
the
ghost.
University of Oregon was
It's-
calling me. I can't take that right now.
What the shithead comment was in common to him. at saying
Bozo!
Yeah.
The esoteric beings.
Basically, ghosts and undead who would normally not be affected by alchemical items
That's
can
cool.
take benefit. Can take benefit from it. It's a nice little class.
Yeah.
How do you take your coffee? I take mine black, like my women.
Let's go.
Likewise.
I would like one with 2 shots of coffee and at least 1 shot of paralytic agent to calm the nerves. I'd like roasted almonds, please.
It's all very lovely. For the first combat of today, due to the quirk of the barista class, get up for a second here.
I started doing detect bourgeoisie on this barista, but got stuck in a loop of our service worker proletarians. Like I'm just stood there, like moment.
I will be right back. 1 second.
Let's
Okay, probably should state, I come up as proletariat.
Oops, sorry.
All right. And while you're doing all that, for your next combat of today, enjoy a +2 alchemical bonus to initiative.
Yay.
Ooh, Gucci.
Nice. Armand,
Yes.
roll perception.
Wonderful. As I'm rolling this perception, I'm gonna go ahead and give myself my initiative spell. Just myself. +5.
Oh, yeah.
God damn it. Perception.
This is a mite crowded for me, I must say.
Oh, you noticed someone at that crowd. It's our Shea. Oh dear. Long time no see. How have you been?
The ghost teleports directly next to his god. How have I been? Did you just fucking ask me how have I been? Apologies. He says, he holds up his hand and says apologies, as he realizes he just cursed at his god.
Mind your tone, Sonny Jim. You must remember who you are standing before, also standing next to.
I know who I'm standing next to, and so I ask you again. You asked me how I've been. Did you not see us on the way over? Floating through the space while a ghost had his hands on my neck?
No, I can't say I did. I had more interesting things to look at.
Oof.
But here you are now.
Oh, did you notice what was happening inside the mines? An entire cobalt clutch in the hands of Duergar. Maybe before that, when people in the city were being ransacked and killed and maimed and murdered by somebody using fell magic to raise the dead from fire. Maybe before that, did you see what was happening inside of a chapel in Hamlet, where people swore your name? Maybe you saw when I was being trapped in a tree.
I mean, we
Well,
we
that does
found
sound
you trapped in a
very-
tree.
That does sound very awful, and you being trapped in a tree sounds very funny.
Funny.
Pierre will turn to the stone person and go, "What the fuck happened when I was at sea?"
Almond will lean back and be like, "We've been trapped in a tree for a very long time, and that's his goddess. He's very pissed."
Oh. But yeah, this is why I don't truck with the divine. I always end up causing more trouble than I'm worth. I don't even like
Yeah.
praying to them most of the time. I just feel like I'm bothering them.
Yeah, it could have been worse. I used to be a ballist.
They make a cream for that now.
No. One of the dead three. Ritualistic god of murder? Yeah.
Like Tupac.
Didn't- Yes. Like Tupac.
Oh shit. It's a shame to see the young artists die so young these days. Coffee's ready.
I kinda had it coming. Anyways, want to see how this turns out. Meanwhile, back in the conversation.
Yeah, so I haven't seen a person get peeled by a god before. This should be a laugh.
So we get transported here after fighting our way through a tunnel with people who I have sworn myself to at least guard because they were able to do what you didn't, which was get me out of the tree so I can investigate what happened to your worshippers and my village, who, by the way, are stuck in a bomb. I have no idea what's happening to you, Bo.
There was a bomb
I've
down
lost
there.
my own inner voice. I've lost my own inner voice. I don't even sound like the Elder anymore. Do you know how long it took me to stop sounding like I used to? And you asked me here at a coffee stand how I'm doing. I'm squealing peachy, Archie.
Well, I'm glad you stopped
I used to think it was
sounding
real personally.
like you
So,
used to.
do you like the color of my nails? I like this color. It's blue.
I'm not exactly a fan of your electric blue. I prefer the cobalt red.
Hmm. That's a shame.
Well, cobalt was blue.
Yeah. No, what do you do?
Different shades of blue.
Yeah.
By the way, what do you think of my costume? I spent all night working on it. I'm so proud of it.
You look lavishing and lovely, darling, as you always do. That's besides the point. Can you please tell me where we are and where the other two knuckleheads I'm supposed to be protecting are? Actually, pause. More question. Am I actually dead? And you know what I mean by that. Don't give me that saucy answer you always give me.
Saucy.
Give me a sense.
Don't say that
motive.
name here.
Give me a sense. All right, Armand. Give me a sense motive and a religion check.
Sense the motive of your goddess.
Apparently you know. But apparently you're
Um,
miserably bad at religion.
Ooh, 69.
56, 60.
Good year for orgies.
Sure is.
Target is healed under the next 2d6 full moons.
Based.
There you go.
Okay. All right, note it down. Every time that there is, for the next 7 full moons, you are healed the full at midnight.
Based.
Bruh, rolling on the warp chart gets him something really nice.
Yeah, it must be great.
If I've ever seen that happen before.
And Pierre will blow his nose. You never seen the Common game, trust me. That shit was wild. Turned into the X-Men over the course of 3 sessions.
Okay, so with religion check, you have no clue why she would do this, but with the sense motive check, you understand that she is lying through her teeth. She is most likely not Arshea. She just looks like her.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. In response,
Bamboozled by a cosplayer.
in response to this,
Many such
he
cases.
gets real close to her and says, "Tell me, would you like me to repledge myself to you as you did the first time I swore my undying loyalty?"
She's getting too close.
This man has no riz.
Oh,
As the burly, fiery demon gentleman standing next to her says, "Listen, it's not often I bring up sinners to the surface world, but sometimes I have to keep their skills sharp. Sometimes they're just so good, I just can't pass up their skill. Now, I'm sorry you thought she was someone she's not, but she is indeed not someone you thought, but she is also a thought."
I'm so glad that went where I knew it was going.
Same.
Please believe me. I knew it wasn't her because my goddess didn't have me pledge my fealty. She snubbed me into the dirt and then held me by my mouth and spat in it.
Some people are into that.
I'll tell you this.
I feel like I'm gonna gloss over that, just like I'm gonna gloss over this big tall bugger, and I'll motion towards a giant demon man. Sorry, devil man specifically. I don't want to mix those two up, or was it my ass kicked?
Though I do have to hand it to
Where-
her.
where are
she
you-
did look like her.
Pointed at?
However,
I'm
she
pointing
made a
towards the
very
big.
Yep, the big,
No,
the
the
big
guy, yeah.
burly guy.
You can't exactly miss him. He's like 12
Right,
feet
well, I was
fucking
making
tall.
sure that's who you were talking. Well, no, because you didn't, or at least I didn't see the point.
The guy who looks like he tunes Lemmy's bass for him.
Big burly guy with both horses and thighs.
Hmm.
But she made a
Go.
fatal
We
flaw.
can't afford the license for 4 big guys.
She made a fatal flaw in her impersonation of my goddess. She never wears cobalt blue with cream. They clash. Step, step,
I think it's
step.
nice.
Your ass ain't that fat, girl. Snap, snap.
Damn!
Step, step, step.
Asmodeus is just gonna say, "Man, you one catty bitch."
These
all the way
things we
from
need to deal
over,
with.
all the way from over here, and that's why she worships with me. People,
Okay, I need to. I need to ask. I'm looking up from my coffee, which is now getting me drunk because reverse effect.
Oh, right.
Where are you idiots from, even?
Yeah. I think an explanation is owed. We got coffee. Let me head back to the office. Hey, Asmodeus, we'll talk about that thing some other time. I have
Did you get that
something
thing
that
I
came
sent
up.
you? Sorry.
Yes, I did get that thing you sent you.
I
Your
hope someone
asshole
gets
is
the
not puckered
reference.
tight.
he walks over, like, Eludum walks over to Neri. He holds out his hand.
Mhm.
Hey, Neri, did you get that thing I sent you?
I did get that thing you sent me.
You're about to.
Oh.
Could you two ghostly motherfuckers not be brushing past my shit when I'm trying to drink coffee?
He plunges his fist into your stomach and lets go. There's ectoplasm inside of you.
I'm also full of crabs. So.
Yes.
It's like putting a hand through a fucking
You put it in a terrarium, yeah. Or terrarium's
Terrarium
land.
soil,
An aquarium, right? Yeah, aquarium.
Putting an end to the conversation, this awkward car ride aside, we head back to the office.
Thank goodness some fucking sense. Oh god, how is this office worse? There's a really Gucci flag though.
It is.
Oh yeah.
Very
Excellent work on the pumpkins too. Wait, do I know what pumpkin? Yes, I do know what pumpkins are because I traveled a lot.
Yeah, those are the same ones from a previous Halloween game several years ago. I held on to the image. I like them. Rest in peace forever, Prince Michael.
based.
Oh, that's very cool,
After they
though.
get back as they get into the office, both ghosts ask, "Can we let our hair down, please?"
Yes, for the love of God, I'm part undead myself.
And in
Don't ask
response
me
to,
how.
Why did he piss?
they let their hair down.
All his working bits.
No, well, no, probably.
Ah! Who let the blue man group in here? Fucking Papa Ligma over here. Boy, if that offends your character in character, I'm gonna need a will save.
Am I will saving?
Are you familiar with?
If you'd be insulted by those comments, you need to
Yeah.
roll a will save.
They won't be insulted, but they will both look at you and say, "Come now, really."
Okay.
There's
So-
a for all that.
Okay. So to keep this brief and on point, and by the way, Armand, for that 20 earlier, for your next sense motive check, enjoy a one-time +3 bonus.
Hooray.
So, I'm not sure what spell was cast, but I have an idea of who might have cast it.
Please tell me it was fucking Kyle so I can ring his goddamn undead.
Oh, please
neck
tell me
when
it
I
was
get back down
Kyle.
there.
Can we get Kyle back here, please?
Down, woman.
Who the fuck is Kyle?
Oh man, Kyle
Little
sure is
chick.
a swell guy.
Illumin turns his head in his direction. Undead ghost, like us, hijacked a skeleton of a necromancer that we were, well, he wasn't the necromancer, but I made him one, that we were using as a body to ride inside of. Tried to take over the party. She's in love with him and tried to fuck him. He got scared off and
Oh, I
ran away.
wouldn't. Don't
Showed
put it
up
in such
inside my magic
crass
belt hole.
terms.
In response
Well-
to this, Almond puts his hand over his mouth. Then I'll take over, love. She is enraptured with the man and wants to do nothing more but be with her one true beloved.
You
And
should see what
unfortunately,
he
he tried
does
to
to
strangle
drywall.
Well, whatever you freaks get up to, keep it the hell away from me.
Amen.
So,
I can use push to talk. Sorry.
anyway,
I see your complaint, Bill. I
you've
get
been
it.
teleported.
Yes,
You've been
unfortunately.
teleported here. You've been teleported here by some means that Kyle had available to him. Luckily enough, the people who Kyle got it off of in the city are still here. But unfortunately, since he left the city some time ago, they've gone a bit mad.
Is that it?
And I was getting to it, and the local children have started disappearing from the area. I was going to handle it, but since you guys are looking for a way out of the city, and I need someone to handle that while I spend the time I would have spent handling that, negotiating with a wizard to get you teleported out of here, I think I'd like you guys to go handle that. And I'll even throw some money your way, and a little trinket or two.
Ludum responds, that might work on Han. That might work on Vaz. That does not work on me. We are negotiating our contract.
There's kids at risk.
I understand there's kids at risk, but I also know that Rumbler is good for it, because he's good for it.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
You
Okay.
are the missing X factor here. Still not sure about you. Just sit in the back. Let the adults handle this. Knuckle crack. And we will be apart shortly to save those desperate little children. What he means to say is, we will do it, but you're gonna need to put it in the deal. Sweeten it.
Okay. Roll a diplomacy check or a barrister check.
Or what check?
Or a
Barrister.
barrister check.
Yes, profession.
Lawyer.
Of course.
Advocate. Representative.
30.
Hey.
Okay.
Not bad.
So anyway, you're now working for 2 coupons for Arby's.
No shit.
Hey, I'll take one of those Arby's coupons if you're not using one. I wasn't gonna ask for
Oh my
anything to
God,
help
we have
save some kids. Like, you
We
know,
have- we
that's
have
just the
so
honorable
many
thing to do.
freaking Arby's coupon. We have so many freaking Arby's coupons at the office. Oh my God.
Oh, send me some Arby's coupons.
And for what Arby's in the UK or Guernsey?
There's no I don't think there's a single Arby's in the UK. I don't think there's a single one.
If you want to eat something adequately similar to Arby's and also sufficiently salty, just go outside and lick a sea rock.
Oh, I love Arby's. Sorry, I got distracted.
Fucking stoner.
There's one in London and one in Glasgow.
We should have gone to the one in London. I wanted to go. I love Arby's.
Too fucking bad. Perish.
You're not missing out, Bill.
No. I can buy ham from work by the kilo, so.
It's not the same.
Anyway, with a diplomacy check like that, you manage to negotiate a few finer points. However, you find yourself outmaneuvered at most others, as Digit is in fact a master lawyer with some insane stats. However, he will commend you on some of the finer points and increase the gold amount to at least 700.
Also, assuming that they're reaching the end of the negotiation, also, one last thing. What became of the soul of Tarkus Heavy Rock?
Missing.
Missing? You finished the rites yourself. Where is he? He should be up here.
You commended his soul, yet he had left before it was commended. That was my C item to do today.
So is he essentially a fugitive?
Worse.
Can't say.
An isekai protagonist.
I got divinely slowed and ended up in another world.
Sorry, like it.
For the best answer I can give you is we have several very promising leads where he is.
So you know that he is in the city.
The city leads to basically most realities that exist. From the city, he could have escaped into any number of places. And plus, he died in your universe. Who's to say he even entered the city? Most of my leads had taken place in your universe.
Well, that's tart. I was going to ask if he could join us. It was worthy.
Who the fuck is Tarkus?
Would you like to see the memory of yourself? It was quite a Kodak moment.
He'll be able to like motion like now. Work to do. Children at risk.
Right.
I've got kids myself. I can't beat you Biden. Kids at risk.
We can do it at the same time with rescuing the kids. It's like a movie. Whatever
Well,
the fuck that is.
Yeah, you don't have to pay me. I mean, I'd appreciate any payment, but if there's, you know, innocents who need help, then I'm all down to offer any aid I can.
This is a formally negotiated deal. Payment will be made upon completion of contract.
We need to get them kids back down the mine.
The ghost is gonna go ahead and suck a finger and produce ectoplasm like ink from it. Put his finger on the page, wipe it across. It forms both the names of the ghosts. He then does a passive praise remember as he does so.
Yes. Rocky be praised.
I just looked it up, by the way. There is no Arby's in the UK. Sorry, whoever said that was lying.
Google lied to me.
You got her hopes up. Cage.
Roast beef sandwich with ketchupy barbecue sauce. There you go. There's Arby's.
That's what I like.
Also known as the MILF Lady Sonia on a Tuesday.
Also put it on.
Oh, gross.
Also put it on onion
Fuck's
bread
sake.
or brioche bun.
Now, do you need their signatures?
Oh shit! I get
the
all what shit I can get for it. I'll scribble it down fast. It's fine.
It's not the same.
Better. It's better.
No, it's really
More
not.
important.
Go ahead, continue. Sorry.
More
Get
pressing,
on with it.
more pressing concern.
I want to stab people. I didn't make a combat character to not kill things.
Yeah, let's go kill something.
Now, do you need their signatures, or are we good to go here?
All parties involved. And what was your name? As he looks over your character, Bill.
Bosun Pierre Dubois, Elysian Coast Guard. I'll write down my name in triplicate as necessary. This is my first radio, so don't
There's
worry.
so many French names in this game.
We will negotiate a passage back to Lycia for you and your shipmates.
Splendid.
Anyway,
He looks over to his two other party members. Are you two gonna sign, or are you gonna stand there?
No, I'll definitely sign
Children are at
that.
children are at risk.
Yes, in which case they must be helped. So yeah, I'll of course I'll sign up.
and Mark.
He might have gone AFK.
Can
Right?
I'll look at the contract with all the ghost plasm on or whatever, and be like, oh, can I have a separate copy, please?
Of course, it immediately duplicates.
Yeah, and then I'll sign that clean, un-ghost jizzed copy.
No, that was a
And
smart
also
idea.
consider this
Mm.
Also, consider this contract a temporary tourist visa. That way you won't have any trouble when the wardens show up. Because trust me, even I can't fight them if they show up and discover your
What?
presence.
Wardens.
Should have.
Ooh.
Wardens.
Quite.
The police force of the city. And also, you're probably wondering about a comment I made earlier about how last talking to you several days ago. Quirk of the city. Multiple parts of the city are in different time zones, and by time zones I mean different flows of time. One block
Oh.
can have 1 day, and the next block over can have 100 years. Shit like that.
Ah.
We undead, homie. We don't care about none of that.
Oh, I hate the Fae.
These two mortals, however, Actually, excuse me, these 3 mortals. His head will turn around 180 degrees and look at Dubois.
Damn right, I'm mortal. Proud of it.
I don't care that you're mortal. I care if you're good in a fight.
Unfair.
To this point, I would ask
I'll,
that.
I'll,
Well, that's left to be seen.
This point, I would ask that we take a 2-minute break for biological facilities.
Oh, okie
piss a
dokie.
hole in the time to go piss a hole in the concrete wall.
Sorry, folks. A little intermission.
Do 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 do.
Meanwhile,
Do 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 do. Well, you know, so yeah, we'll since
Meanwhile-
I went already took care of that like a minute ago. So
meanwhile, in the office.
what are
Alright,
you
two,
doing?
You know the routine. You know what I'm doing. I already did it. Now it's just a choice of activating it. Your choices are you let me do it, or I forcibly do it.
What are you gonna
Take a pick.
do and to whom? No, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're saying, and I don't know what you mean.
Malevolence, say woman.
Oh.
Malevolence, say woman.
Okay. I'm not. Look, okay, just because you get inside of our heads all the time doesn't mean I'm always inside of yours. I always know what you're doing. It's not.
You wouldn't like it in here.
Oh no, I'm sure I would not. I mean, it seems a bit crowded though.
Girl, it's empty. It's just the 2 of us. Yugel's not back yet.
Yeah, but
Let's
three is a
keep us
you
staying
know.
out of Yugel's.
Is it 3 is a party, 4 is a crowd?
would-
Yeah.
I would suggest staying out of Yugel's section. He doesn't go in there for a reason. You went a little bit in the early years, you know.
I see. One second.
All right, I'm back.
Come on,
1 second.
Can we really do? William. Lord of mercy. Lord of the 1. That's 10.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because now I'm in charge of the audio. Wait. Let's see how bad that works out. I used to run streams many years.
He continues his sentence. Besides, I'm not sure who we want to have leading us right now. I'd rather trust him than trust. Well, Comrade's always been a little bit wonky, you know that.
What?
Finally, I fulfilled all my biological needs. I've gone for a pee and I've got a slice of cheese.
There you go.
You know that Comrade isn't always all together in the head, and Baz isn't here, the witch isn't here, Chubbs isn't here.
It might be.
I'm trying to help you not die, girl.
Who? Me?
You! Yes!
Yeah, well,
It's still a responsibility.
Well, thank you. But if we're all getting dragged into this anyway, and if there's kids who need our help, if there's, innocents who are being harmed, it's our centrist duty to... It's my centrist duty to help. Actually, I think that's a general duty.
What I'm saying is,
Duty.
unified front, we work together,
Mm-hmm.
we don't fuss, we don't fight, we don't argue, one solitary unit.
Okay. What is by then? Do you mean that you want to possess me?
No, the possession is clearly so that we can be able to use each other as a combat. I'm going to give you all the one-time opportunity to use us as your puppets, and vice versa. But more you on us.
Alright, we'll try this out just this once. We'll see how it goes.
Only one missing problem. And
Things
look
are
over in
weird right
Dubois'
now.
Direction.
Why are you looking at me funny?
Their
We're
eyes
looking at
start
each other for
glowing.
a couple minutes now. What are you doing now? Talk, for goodness sake. Communication is key in these things.
We are going to go save children. We are a corruptor and a dominator.
I would rather you not phrase it that way, but go on.
We
You're
have
not filling me with hope, I'm not gonna lie.
As offhand joke, he turns around. I'll be filling you with something. We have the ability to enhance your combat capabilities into a single unified mind. All 5 of us working as a tandem unit.
Oh, you got the most
And-
fancy psychic networks that the bully boys down in the capital use.
Yes.
Why don't you say so? Hook me up.
That's what we were trying to do before, but you kept resisting.
You kept being weird about it. Why didn't you just say you had a psychic network?
Okay. Open your mouth.
Well,
I'm not sure I like where this is going. Can't I just like do it intravenously or something, you know?
Like I was saying to her, we can do it the easy way or the hard way. The easy way,
Just hand me the fucking ectoplasm.
He reaches in, grabs a bottle of Vector Cooler, tosses it.
Thank you, goodness me. It's always such fucking hard work, people. I remember this tasting better back in like the 80s.
maybe it's gone a bit off.
You can really taste the colours.
Okay, are we all back?
Yes.
Okay, we will resume.
The psychic network feels weird.
By the way, have any of you have any lingering damage from the previous episodes?
I assume we were healed to full.
If you were not, you are now.
Hooray.
I can't be sure on that.
Spell slots, whatever the matter of our spell slots.
Consider a full reset.
Hooray. Okay. Any other pressing matters you'd like to give us, oh lawyer?
No?
Great.
Now head down to the cab. And now head down to your cab and get to work.
Cab? You can't just port us out there?
Consider it done.
Let's go.
Do you realize how dangerous it would be in a place like this?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what?
Let's get let out.
If we've got wheels, let's go.
Dubois struts like only a sailor can.
I like him. He's got confidence. You had confidence once, and I snapped your neck. Touche.
As you find yourself coming to what you assume to be a metal wagon, you notice that there are not any wheels.
Oh.
I roll perception.
They're putting us in a fridge.
It's
And
There's a table.
a speeder.
I will
They
hold
put
open
Vaseline
the door
over the.
for the lady.
Oh, thank you, sir.
That is an arcane device. Borderline technological. That is a flying cab.
They did put Vaseline over the lens to make it fly around like in Star Wars. Sorry, I've been watching one of the Star Wars retrospectives recently.
Fuck's sake.
You know.
Get in, I'll boot the fucking geode up the ass. Get in there.
All right.
Get the lead out.
And for
Got
the roll
kids to save.
Yeah, it's rocks, not lead.
Armand,
Yes.
the next time you make an Arcana check, make it at a +3.
Hooray. I'm racking up the pluses.
For the remainder, this ends after today's episode.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anyway,
onwards.
can't carry
Let's
it
go
on.
kill something.
As I remember to move you to the next map. As we will find ourselves at the lower right-hand portion of this map.
Hooray.
As you should be able to...
I just see
Can't
black.
see anything currently.
Just put your character. Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
there we go.
Whoop. Whoop.
Yep.
There we go.
Somebody to drop the
Okay, I
check
pick up
first.
this right now.
Look at that non-animated asset.
It's animated.
So a few glints.
Yeah.
Oh. Good.
It's got a little bit of wave and
It
flames.
it really is a crapshoot with the pre-bought animated assets.
All good.
That's why
I've got
It's
dancing
like-
skeletons and a little flying bat on GIF on the screen, so don't worry about asset quality.
Could always be.
Happy Halloween, by the way, everybody in the chat. I know I've seen quite a few people saying Happy Halloween. It is my favorite holiday, but I've been so
how's that?
sick I really couldn't. And it's not really a thing over here anyway. So I figured we'd have fun with this instead.
Harpy Halloween.
Harpy.
So anyway, in the vehicle, you are handed an item,
Yeah.
a device referred to as a wayfinder.
I hand this device to Neri. Actually, no. I first hand it to Neri, then I look over. There is an active relenting in the eyes of the ghosts. Dubois, can you please come here?
See, was that so fucking hard? You always gotta make everybody fucking walk.
Dubois like ass shuffles his way down the cab. What is it now?
Can you use this?
It's a fancy compass.
What I mean, magical items aren't really my
Yeah,
suit. Unfortunately,
I'm a trained navigator.
which is
I'm a trained navigator.
It is
Well, I'll hand it over to you then.
the device is explained in thorough detail
Mhm.
on its use. You can use it
Yes.
without having to make any sort of check.
Okay.
Assuming your intelligence isn't 3,
No, it's not quite that bad.
unlike a certain.
It's not great
Wait,
though.
There's more.
Every time.
As
What's the more?
He's pulling it up, I'm sure. Where would it be?
But wait, there's a more.
as I
Welcome
turn
to Spain,
on
I
the
guess.
ambience,
Yeah, in Spain.
I should have turned the ambience on at the start of today's
Oh.
episode. You guys have been listening to a lot of fucking dead air.
No, I've had music
my
on in the
God.
background. You're fine. I will turn
I'm an
my
African
music off.
American, I
Then.
always have music.
I did actually have music on the whole time, so you've been absolutely fine, Captain. But now we've got your choice in ambience.
It looks like. Look. I'm not liking this neck of the woods, folks.
Yeah.
I'll unhook my side sword from my hip. Looks to be quite a plain sword. In a really basic bitch scabbard.
And the cab will fly away off in the distance as he drops you into what is essentially a forested grove.
I'll thank the cabbie on the way out.
Dimension it.
Thank you, sir. I will try to use the Wayfinder then, I suppose, to help us find where we're supposed to go.
Okay. It can it will act as the light spell.
Yep.
Which I believe the one thing I didn't prepare to look up today, the light spell.
It's
Light
20
and
foot
30
radius
feet.
light, I believe.
20
It's
foot.
30.
All right.
Oh, shit.
It's 20?
By
I
one
thought it was 30.
by one
It's on the item
Alter
itself. If
token.
you whatever the token you had on the screen, it did say what it did. That yeah, it's a light spell. I can't remember
It's
the
20.
radius. Okay, there we go.
20 foot, and then in dim light for another 20 foot.
I'm setting it to low light.
I'll light my lantern, which is a 30 foot radius.
30 foot, and is that bright or low light? Would you
Bright.
say?
Right.
All right.
Bright light, and this would have been handy in that dungeon you guys were in last dozen episodes.
Yeah, literally.
The ghosts take turns snapping each verse of the Addams Family. Da-da-da-da-dun. Snap, snap. Da-da-da-da-dun.
Uh-oh. Oh, those are the lights, okay.
And you're on like a full 2-second delay, so it doesn't quite.
Sorry, yeah. Because I...
Is that your fault?
Yeah.
Scene situation, I'm just going to pull the sword out of the sheath, and it's... The sword blade's a lot fancier than the hilt, I'll put it that way.
Alright, and how much light do those wisps produce?
In their passive state as
No,
extended light torches as much as a normal torch.
I'm sorry, Aiden was speaking over you?
As
No,
much as a normal torch.
30 feet?
15 foot.
Yes. 15 foot.
Oh, 15? Okay. Alright. Thank you.
Sorry about that, I was
Torch is
coughing at
15,
my
light is 20.
hatred of social contagion. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah.
Alright,
Mute your illness.
Cease being a woman. Cease being a woman.
Cease. Alright.
That falls to me. I mean, I'm just out here in shirt sleeves and a jacket with a sword.
That's cool, let's
You
go.
feel
It's
his
a very fancy sword.
You feel his hands
But
press
they-
on your back.
What are you doing? Giving a massage?
Yes, and?
Getting...
Stop moving. You know how this works. You feel his hands start to melt into your being. He is now inside you.
It will.
You feel supernaturally dangerous.
Is that his statement, or is that the statement upon entering?
That is how you feel. That's not me saying it in character. That is what you feel. There is something weird about that sword as well.
He looks at the sword.
If you have history, you can roll it.
He may be a player, but he
This
is
is a-
still ultimately the GM of this game.
Yeah, unfortunately, the item I got has a caveat that you're allowed to roll a knowledge check to identify it because it's of how well made it is. Unfortunately, it's not enough. You need a DC 21.
Rip. Would
It
you
is
like
a
to
very
tell me-
finely made side sword.
The ghost asks you, would you like to tell me about your weapons? I can better be of use to us.
Simple. It's just a simple side sword. You know, I'm not a privateer or a pirate. I don't really need a full size rapier.
Hmm.
It'll do the
How
trick.
long can-
Trust me,
how
it cuts
long-
just as well.
How long can you hold your breath?
Well, long enough.
As I look through his
damn
eyes,
fine.
As I look through his eyes, do I notice anything different about how Dubois perceives the world?
You feel like you're constantly able to size people up, but purely based on their martial prowess.
Can you
You have
look
a
to
kind
your
of like instinctive feel for everyone around you.
True. Can you look to your left, please, Dubois?
I shall do so.
You see Almond, but how do you perceive him?
That depends how well this motive roll goes.
Am I rolling or are you rolling? Oh,
I am.
Okay.
I
17.
roll poorly, unfortunately. I've not rolled very well with this character, unfortunately.
How do you
Alright.
perceive him?
I see you as what you are, a deathless ghost.
Almond waves. I.
Yes, quite. I
Anyway.
wave, but I got the lantern in the offhand.
Can we get some basic? Can we get some general perception checks?
Yep, let's do that.
Yes.
There are trees and leaves.
Hey!
It's a bit comical that my normal roll is higher than her crit.
Oh, I'm sorry, little Mr. Venerable Age. +3 to every mental stat. Shut the fuck up. Some of us are mortal. Fuck off.
Well,
Okay.
With
Do
that
I-
perception check, you certainly determine that this grove is incredibly dangerous. By looking at some of the details that are strewn about the ground, specifically over here, that there are bloodstains all over the place and little bones.
Oof.
I will not
Perhaps we
state
should.
what those bones are out of respect.
Oh God. When we're here to
I
save
feel maybe too late for some
children,
of them.
okay, we should. Let's keep on the path, I suppose, as much as we can, and let's try. I think we should
And-
probably move quickly if these bones are any
And with that
indication. Sorry.
And with that natural 20, you've determined that this pumpkin over here,
Mm-hmm.
and most likely other pumpkins if you were to see them, or other untowards objects, probably have an arcane function.
All right, I'll relay that to the rest of the party. Maybe watch out
You
for
notice an unlit.
pumpkins. Go ahead. You keep cutting me off, Captain.
notice-
My bad.
I'm sorry.
She's on a delay, to be fair.
Yeah. You notice a unlit candle on the interior of it, out of the corner of your eye.
Hmm.
And
I'm
with
able
your
to
roll,
use that since Mo.
and with your roll, Almond, you basically determine just about near most of that as well.
That it has an arcane function.
Yes.
Almond slowly approaches the pumpkin from the side. He tells everyone
Ooh.
mentally,
Oh shit!
move out of the way.
And
I've got soul
Mr.
master's gaze. I can use that sense map in place of a knowledge check. Whatever's most appropriate, mate.
That is a article of a summoning ritual.
The pumpkin?
Yes. If this pumpkin, and perhaps others that you presume, based on the fact that there's two 20s floating around here, it will summon the hags of this grove. This is a coven.
Oh, it's hags. Why do it have to be hags?
Well,
Hags.
we should probably not
We
summon
had
them.
one too many run-ins with those back
then.
home. Nah, we need to put an end to this today. No more. No more little ones going into the fucking ground before the parents do.
So let's just leave that stuff alone then, I suppose, and try to find the kidnapped kids.
Oh, I know. That wasn't what I
I
was going to
think-
do. I was going to do this. And he picks up a boulder off the ground.
no. Oh no.
I would hold your hand if I were you.
If
We might need those to summon those things here.
Fine.
This is my first rodeo.
Oh, so you're familiar with hag pregnancy.
Ooh.
A lot of good friends of mine have fallen victim to things like that. Sirens, dryads, and yeah, hags. So what I say is we clear the site, and chances are we'll have to deal with these hags today. But we have to clear the place out first. Get
Right.
grips with where everyone is, where everything is. This place is danger personified. We need to be really
Right.
careful.
Right. Take point, Dubois.
I'm gonna try and hack my way through.
And
Yeah.
Comrade, you're bringing up
Nice.
the rear.
Got something over here, boys and girls.
Sure.
Over here, bottom left. What's it? The west.
Comrade.
She's got a stump.
Comrade, as you were the last to leave that specific area, you look over your shoulder and you notice that the candle in the pumpkin is now burning.
Oh no.
Now burning, did you say?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it wasn't lit before.
If they want to fight, well, they'll get one.
Eyes open, eyes forward. Don't blink too fast.
Got
Otherwise, I
another
can't
pumpkin,
react.
and a stump.
The ghost flame hovers over to the stump, hovering right above it.
I'm looking around really carefully.
As the ghost flame
Stumps look too much like altars out here.
as the ghost flame approaches the pumpkin, it becomes alight.
Wrist backwards.
Yeah.
Wrist backwards, another square. It's still a light.
Yep.
Well, we don't seem to have a choice in the matter. Either they're watching us, or the pumpkins are reacting to our presence.
Hmm.
Is that okay? I see a bloodstain on the map on the tree stump. Is that there in setting?
Yes. What you see is what you see.
Oof.
So I'll find out, and then makeshift altars.
2 pumpkins.
I'll pick up a pebble off the ground. Is there a pebble around?
There's plenty. It's a forest floor. It's not particularly hard to
Okay.
find.
I'll take one and pitch it at the little stump here.
It plunks off the stump, making a slight ping noise. It doesn't seem to be like a particularly hard wood, but it does bounce off what remains of the seems to be diseased and rotted bark of the felled tree.
Felled
Usually
tree.
things are some kind
Yeah,
of
it fell. Yeah, when it's been.
Felled.
bit of both. Bit of both.
F-E-L. Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
It's fell and
Well-
felled.
Yeah, both are correct.
Evil stump.
tree stump.
Well, looks like we're taking a coming one way or another. I'm
Oh,
gonna
well.
step around the mushrooms.
Oh yeah, I want to avoid
Try not
these
to tread
mushrooms.
the shrooms. They're bad. They're bad mojo.
Yeah.
I'm a trained alchemist. Could I? Are the mushrooms anything fancy?
Roll alchemy.
Be a 33. Sorry, I didn't factor in the +2. So it's a total of 33.
Those are blood caps.
Mm.
Specifically a variety of mushroom that only really emerges near battlefields or sites of massacres.
Oh no.
This ground is soaked
Those,
thorough. It's like the beaches of Normandy, really.
Ugh.
this place is a mass grave, not a fucking grove.
Oh, those little breaths.
At this point, anger is overtaking common sense.
Yeah.
How deep is the river here?
I would say about halfway up your leg height. Halfway between the knee and the foot.
Okay, I moved to here. I've got a grappling wristband.
Mhm.
I'm going to. You lot over here.
Hmm?
Hold on to me.
Oh, okay. Let's go. I'll hold out my hand too to Mark, and you know, the ghosts can probably just incorporate into
Ghost-
anybody, or at least to me, because
The
I
ghost take a
told you.
pregnant
Yeah.
pause. Almond picks you.
Mm.
Eludum picks Dubois.
Let's go.
Bloody hell, you full of water or something? And I'll put a tether across and get us across the stream.
Ectoplasm does not have no weight, you know.
He's
As
calling you
get across the
fat.
stream, as you get across the stream, you notice something about some of the river stones.
Hmm.
Roll a heal check.
Oh. Hang on, we should probably stick to the same bit.
Same place. Oops.
Stick on the left, stick on the left.
left. Okay.
This
closer anyway.
Yeah. You know, Mark would like that.
I don't have heal, unfortunately, so let's see.
Oh, I think I do. Yeah.
All right.
Geography as well, considering the specificities.
Hey,
What the fuck is happening today with my crits?
let's go. Don't question it.
Don't worry, when combat rolls around, they'll go away.
With these massive
Even-
checks in geography, you've determined that these are all human skulls, and specifically, the ages. There are children's skulls in here, but more specifically, there are skulls of people afflicted with dwarfism or height limiting disorders.
But not actual
great,
dwarves.
disorders.
Just so they
Yeah,
hunt
no,
the
no,
tiny.
not-
People with
not-
actual congenital
Yeah,
disorders.
yeah.
Are there any halflings?
None.
Oh, great.
Halflings are knows, but there's stunted folk and there's children.
Oh, great. The hags are bigots.
I'll be biggest in the fucking ground when I'm done.
Well, soldier, clear aheads until we have a clear shot at the throat.
Let's go.
Not a bloody soldier, I'm just a bloody coast guard. But we damned them all by this kind of thing. Oh, there is a. Just go through the gap. There's a.
I
There we
noticed
go.
what happened to my
Troops,
pump.
buddy.
I noticed what happened to those things.
Oop, hold on, up down here. Oh, there we go. I'm up here.
Boy, these hedges, how thick are they?
Apparently, very.
Are these
Yeah.
like? Are these like impassably dense, or are these just dense?
Bocage.
Hmm?
Have you ever been through the Bocage country in Normandy, Bill?
I've not, unfortunately.
Um,
The French are very reticent about letting us in.
They're
Historical
afraid.
stuff.
okay.
Yes!
Imagine a wall made out of thicket. Basically that.
I'll get you. Think gauze bushes. Good to know.
Several other things you
Go on,
probably
another
might
one.
not want to prick yourself with.
Nothing you want to die through.
Joseph Flame goes ahead of the party.
And as
The
you
troops,
approach the pumpkin, you hear a whisper on the wind. Nathaniel. Why did you end your hunt, Nathaniel? We're right here.
Hmm.
Friends of yours?
I don't know no fucking name, Nathaniel.
Hmm.
Now I know those folks back home are a bit close to the old fair folk, which this has got them written all over it. But I don't know no fucking Nathaniel. I know that much.
Name of the Shadowfell creature, but we're nowhere near the Shadowfell.
Thank goodness for that much. Small mercies.
Suppose so.
Another bloody lit lantern.
Is that pumpkin lit?
Is now.
All right.
See, I wonder if we're doing more harm than bloody good.
Yeah.
Double back.
Okay.
I'll lean to the other side here and I'll put a tether across. You're gonna probably have to climb. I'll hold it steady.
The
You lot
river
will
is
shimmy
only
across.
Oh, was
the
it?
river is really only 20 centimeters. It's
Okay.
only really 20 centimeters deep.
Okay.
We're dealing with fable. We're dealing with some kind of fuckery. I'm having a tether just in case.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that deep. Seriously, guys.
There's nothing to worry about. They're just asking you for your name.
Now, before he goes across, both ghosts are going to latch inside of Dubois.
Ugh.
You feel a wriggling sensation in your chest.
Lovely.
I'm getting a bloody physical then after this.
I would suggest so, and I also
I
suggest
accidentally hit a praise.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh, it's a DC.
Well, none of the rest of us made academics checks for this, but
It's a DC 0,
Yeah.
so.
so you do it just for shits and giggles.
I'll say this: you catch the water when you're jumping over. That's not negotiable. 81, 82.
Is that all?
That's-
Oh no!
My bloody boots wet again.
Oh no!
Oh no.
What is he cackling about?
I didn't think I'd have to bring this one out this early.
Oh, this is a great sign.
It just
Finally
changed
get
the
to play with
encounter.
swords again, then.
It just changed the encounter.
Oh no.
Fantastic.
As, let's see. One random male. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Is Armand a male? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
You can always identify differently.
I feel like I will laugh too hard if I identify myself as non-binary.
Let's see. One random male thinks he's an escaped slave. Okay.
Oh no!
Well, see, that doesn't apply to the ghost because I'm
it
is
doesn't-
Yes, I was gonna say.
It doesn't.
Uh,
It doesn't apply to you, Armand.
True.
You already got that. You already got that on tech. Dubois,
Oh no.
you were fleeing. You were fleeing somebody. You were.
I'm not
fleeing
going
your-
back.
You're fleeing your master, and he's here to collect. As I put it on the wrong freaking layer. And why is he this? Why is this? Oh, glad I put it on this layer. As you were fleeing,
Oh no.
the Master 09 piece.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Also, in character, the ghosts are laughing at the image. Look at this chicken.
I'm gonna react any way I can. Excuse me, what the fuck?
He's coming for you! Oh my god!
Well, Carl, turns out those chicken drumsticks weren't safe after all.
You thought you were safe. Now look at what's happening. Oh no. Oh.
What in the chicken fried fuck am I looking at?
Oh, holy shit. We're on turn order. Fug.
Apparently, a full bucket of Master and Commander.
The sequel to Master and Commander, Massa and Commander.
We just call it Amistad 2.
Oh
Oh, I can't believe it's
no.
so funny.
What? Literally, what in the Kentucky fried fuck am I looking at? I have a +10 to initiative. How am I on the same as Neri?
I have a +5 here. Oh, that should be a 17. Shit.
Sorry, I'm sorry. We're glossing over what's under his left fucking sneaker. That blends
image
in
is-
the background. a little
It
bit.
does. It
The
looks.
original image is a lot worse, by the way.
Oh.
I know.
I'll share that after
Look-
today's episode. That's if you live.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it, and I just know, yeah, whatever this was originally from is a lot worse.
Alright. Okay, so I
I'm
got
not
4
going
people.
back.
The Tendy man.
I got 4 people on initiative.
Mark.
Carl, Mark.
And Carl need to roll. Oh no, you rolled the flame. That'll work fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
some reason it didn't show up on the turn order.
I did. It's
Uh,
just,
you
it
should
just,
see the name of
it's
Man,
the
I'm
flame,
about to
man.
get my ass kicked.
You
It's on
should see the
flame.
name.
It's on flame
You
as
should,
well.
you should see the name of his
But-
weapon. It's even funnier.
I can only
What is it? The
imagine.
chicken of
I'm
what is it?
gonna
Chicken
quit-
nine tails?
I'm going to quickly run to the gents. I'll be back in 3 seconds.
Uh,
Something even diabolically worse, like 3/5 of herbs and spices.
no, Jesus snapping his finger.
Oh,
Oh, that's a very specific reference.
well, looks like we gotta fight this giant chicken tendy, lads. The colonel approaches, says Wormek.
All right. I'm gonna be nice and just say, Bill, are you there?
He'll be, if he's not back yet, he'll be back in a second. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm back.
Well,
Sorry about
all
that.
right, Bill.
Yes, mate.
Do you want to roll? Do you and Aiden want to roll dice, or do you want to say which wants to go first versus the other?
You go
'Cause
ahead.
you both have the same initiative. Okay.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I'm good. I'm fighting for my life in this one, so I'm gonna probably go first because I've got the higher bonus.
All right. So we'll set you up.
So it's
Point
I'm
one.
going high.
There.
I will say definitely one of the more unique characters we've had.
All right. Comrade, you're up.
All right, sweet. So, wanna take out the first of all, I'll spin my belt thing and morph into my Power Ranger form. And then I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's a
take out
book.
the gorb. I'm gonna say, look at this KFC motherfucker. We only love Pizza Hut. And then I'm gonna like throw the orb at him. But I'm also gonna take the anti-gorb and just lob it like really high up in the air to also hit him and hope that they hit each other. And you know, like when you mix pasta with anti-pasta and the universe blows up, like something like that.
God, is this just gonna turn into the Tito ball?
Let's go.
Oh no, Tito! Tito's no worse, Franco. It's a sphere of pure cringe.
You know, it's weird to know. It's weird to know that Antonio Banderas actually started his acting career in Franco era Spain.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that how how short a time ago that was.
All right, roll
And
two
even the
attacks.
current king of Spain. Roll 2 attacks.
Yep, for the Gorb. More or less.
Well, I guess these are both ranged attacks, really, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because I'm not doing it from closer.
Yeah, one for the Gorb and one for the Augusto Ricochet.
Okay. Unfortunately, they will basically slightly miss in air. However, the Gorb will find its way back to your hand as the backspin on it is adequate enough to return in your direction. Whereas the Franco is still hanging midair. It seems to
Alright,
me it
hovering.
collided with something.
Wait, the Pinochet one is hanging above its head?
Yep.
Or lack thereof?
More or less.
KFC v KGB.
It's horrible.
Okay. And is that your turn?
Yeah, I'll just do like a cool pose to get ready for my next turn.
Roll dance. You be styling. Walking down to
I'm pretty sure.
Electric Avenue.
Armand.
Armand.
Yeah.
Yes. Is there a way for me to roll to figure out this creature's abilities?
Not without getting banned from YouTube.
Let's not do that then.
They are
Very-
hidden
I thi- I-
herbs and spices.
Well, I think you can perhaps figure it out then. Get an idea of what
I
this
would
guy's
say-
about.
I would say dungeoneering
Okay.
or chef.
Forbidden herbs and spices.
This isn't the game with Mega and nobody took shit.
It's the profane herbs and spices.
He's a rather burly boy, made up of many different spices and fried chicken. He wields an incredibly large whip that seems very dangerous, even more dangerous than a normal blackjack. He probably has fairly decently high AC, but you're not sure what specifically what.
I see. I attach one ghost flame directly to its midsection and turn it to hot.
Making it a spicy boy.
You fool! It's gonna start a grease fire. We're all gonna die screaming.
It takes 3 points of fire damage.
Does it seem to be congealing any kind of secretions?
It seems to be oozing some kind of grease-like substance.
Hmm.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
An
lovely.
An alchemy check would confirm it.
I got that shit.
Can anyone roll it?
Yep. So I've got digital dice. So it takes a little while. 28.
Palm oil.
Hmm.
Beautiful.
They know what they're doing. That's the good option. Now tallow. The lesser of evils, palm oil. Wait, no, palm oil is a major ingredient in napalm.
Uh-oh, that's 60 kids.
We're in trouble.
Yeah, that makes... Now everything's making sense.
Yeah, evidently so. Look around.
Exactly,
That
that's what I'm
explains this
saying.
whole fucking site.
Oh,
The
no.
ghosts will each possess Miri and Dubois, and then they will move them 15 foot in the other direction.
Quite a thing I
Here
wanted to do, but
and
alright.
here. You don't want to be close to them for what I'm about to do.
Oh, okay.
I haven't even yet begun to use my actions.
Oh, this is weird.
Yeah,
I walk backwards.
Don't worry, you never get used to it.
You get used to it if you stop
thought this-
resisting.
I told you it's okay.
I'm moonwalking as fast as I can
I
go.
don't even know where I am yet. Whatever, my character's moved. There.
My character's
You're in
moving.
here.
Okay. Sorry, I was under... Alright. Not
There
there.
you go. Yeah, we just swapped places, and now you move there.
Okay.
We're in the horseshoe theory formation.
hang on. There we go. Now we got it. Okay. That's perfect. Everything balanced as it should be.
Why am I on the left? I'm in the Coast Guard.
Dang.
Oh, do you want to swap positions?
Switch places.
Boy.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Okay. Cough, cough, cough. creature has to have an intelligence value. What's gonna hurt you more? This is gonna hurt you more. From his position, maintaining line of sight, he is going to physically look at what he assumes would be the position of the center of the mass of the creature, and is going to snap into a Slim Jim. And by that I mean... First, actually make sure I'm still in range. Oh. Yes, I am. And he is going to physically thrust his mind inside this creature.
Trying to get inside the mind of a giant chicken tendy? Carl.
No, he's mind thrusting him.
This isn't gonna help. This isn't gonna help with any kind of stereotypes. You're trying to go inside of the chicken nugget.
Become one.
Become one with the numgi.
Let the man cook.
Let's go.
And
now it needs to make a save. Double checking the save. It needs to make a will save to stop half damage.
okay. You reach out with the blow, but unfortunately, you've come to the sudden realization that it is completely mindless.
Rip. Unfortunate.
Bruh tried to Vulcan mind meld the chicken
The
tenders.
tendy.
Indeed.
Ignorance this powerful cannot be penetrated by normal means. We must put MLK references in Roblox.
I'm going to move.
Oh my god, did you see that? This is
Why
unfortunate.
are Roblox players like that?
But so this is
No,
the
no, 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 let's keep on.
Let it ride,
yeah,
let it ride.
keep-
Let it ride.
Going to move the second ghost flame and turn it hot and focus it specifically on the position of the weapon. That is 6 points of fire damage.
Extra crispy.
As it begins to start to roil and bubble.
Toil and trouble. Sorry.
The breading is starting to burn.
Perfect number.
I imagine this is happening. I imagine this is having the opposite effect on loosening the grip on the weapon.
Its grip is tightening.
Unfortunate.
Mm.
Was there an effect that was supposed to loosen the grip? I may have missed
No. I was assuming that because the skin was becoming hardened and the meat was becoming more slick, that the oil was going to start to make the skin begin to fall off from the bone.
Do not worry, I have this.
With a skin texture like fried chicken, he has a pretty good amount of tread or grip, as it were.
It sounds like a man pissing extremely hard.
Bitch, you making fried chicken? Fried chicken?
You tell me personally had to take a massive Chijon away from the pre-prep phase to check on the chicken drumsticks the cat's got into.
Oh god.
Look, there's a long story, and the story is people in Georgia
You can
don't
tell it.
like when you don't have candy.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It's starting to get greasy like Church's chicken. Anyway.
Oh, I like Church's chicken though.
Ugh.
I begin to prepare. As I begin to prepare the spell before I end my turn, they both look over and then inwards into him, and inside of Dubois' mind, both of them start asking rapid fire questions. Who the fuck did you work for? Why is there a giant chicken chasing us? What did you tell us? Why is there a giant chicken chasing us? Really? Why is it gonna cut a knife?
I'm just a Coast Guard! Leave me alone. Been stuck in this shithole 3 days.
Well, welcome to the city of seven seraphs.
Welcome back to hell on Earth.
All right. Is that your turn? Is that the conclusion of your turn?
Yes, I begin to prepare the spell for next turn. I end my turn.
Thank you. Master of Nine Piece is going to take a 5-foot step forward, and then he's going to reel back with his whip. And then you're going to realize that whips have a lot of reach.
Oh no.
Especially when you're massive.
And he is gonna look right at you, Dubois. And also at you, Carl.
Which one of us?
This one. And he's gonna reach out with his whip. What's your ACs?
Oh.
It is mine is natively 24. If it breaches that, let me know. Because I have a active reaction.
19. I also have the active reaction. If he starts attacking me, I can pull into whatever position he's not hitting.
Okay. He hits both of you.
Everyone's congested. Okay, time to use my
It's that time of year, man.
one of my punch blocks. Okay, time for my punch block. I get to make an attack roll, and if it beats his to hit, it negates it.
Okay.
Okay, it should be rolling now. Well, 26. No, it probably. You never know. Will 26 beat that? Didn't roll very well.
No, it'll fall short. Take 17 points of damage.
Is it slashing?
More bludgeoning.
What kind? And this counts as melee, right? Or does it count as ranged?
Range.
Whips are weird.
Melee.
Okay, so
physically
17
targeting.
damage.
Okay, Carl, you said you had something?
Yes, I can use immediate reaction to slide out of the way by pulling into either one of the ghosts or one of the many people who are possessed by grand malevolency. I choose Neri.
Yep. Let's go.
What's your
Who
AC,
the
Neri?
fuck brings a whip to a fight?
My AC.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, I guess so. It's 23.
Take 15 points of damage.
Fug. Okay.
I'm assuming he's an effect that it attaches to whoever is attacking. Or is he adjusting on the fly?
He has multiple attacks.
Shoot. Oh man, I'm not doing great. Okay.
How many? 3? 2?
Unless we somehow got moved up to max hit points when we got here. I'm not doing hot.
Yes, we did.
Oh, we
We
did?
did.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We explicitly
Yeah.
did.
You got, that's why I said you were restored HP.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, still a decent hit
Oh, yeah.
of bludgeoning damage.
Yep, okay. Oh, I think, actually, wait, do I have an, I might have a thing against bludgeoning, I think, actually. No, I don't.
The important part.
Yeah, I have a DR3 versus bludgeoning or piercing. So that would make it,
by 3.
yeah, so, okay. 12, all right.
And
Fucking
that'll be his-
dyscalculia.
So it falls to me to stab a chicken.
Yes. And remember, you have
Okay,
access to use. You have access to use the ghosts as well as the ghosts using you.
Okay. I'm going to move up to here, which is half my movement, which means I get to use my Brute's sphere abilities, which is basically a shoulder check.
And did any of that movement?
Only sphere, actually.
Would any of that movement?
It will provoke. Yes. Actually, let's roll acrobatics to see if it works.
We'll tumble.
No, I never rolls tumble. It's good to see it's around, you know. Well, a 19 beat a CMD. That's. I've been rolling like shit. Holy fuck.
No, it actually would not.
Okay. I roll away. I do still get my parries
Okay.
if he beats AC 24.
Yes, he did.
Oof.
Okay. This is the parry. 23.
Does
It's
not
not
parry.
heavy enough. God damn.
He is really good with that whip.
I know. But I thought I'd rolled at least above a 5 with this fucking thing.
Take 14 more points of damage.
Oof. Ouch.
Okay.
Well, now I get to make my attack. First things first.
Proceed.
First blow, it's going to be a cold shot versus its extended arm. The whip arm. Okay. Got down 18.
That's against AC.
Yeah. No, sorry, this is against touch. Because Brute
Oh.
uses touch.
Unfortunately, his touch is higher than that.
Dang. Fuck this guy.
I rolled a 4. Give me a break here.
This numgy.
With a pretty,
Okay.
with a pretty solid bonus at this point, Armand and also Dubois, you've realized that most of his armor is pretty much natural.
Okay.
So his touch is matching
Okay.
a lot of his AC.
I don't think natural applies to touch.
It doesn't?
I could be wrong.
I
No,
was always really.
it's under all.
Well, I don't know. Bill would know better, but
I've always
Fairly
thought
certain
it
that touches. I don't think it does.
Dang,
Oh,
sorry
I'm
about
the one roll that way. I don't mind. Anyway, for my
yeah, you're DM
main
tonight,
attack on this
so.
one. Yes, it's your call. It's your call. So I'm ready to roll with it. Honestly makes more sense. But I'm going to be using Skull Eyes Perception, which allows me to hit a touch attack. And this is with the Kingfisher itself. God damn, 26.
will hit.
Ooh.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, that's 14 points of piercing damage, of which on the same arm, so he's at a -2 to hit with that arm, and it's a bleed. 2 of that damage is bleed.
Okay.
So he's susceptible to bleed. That will be a continuous effect.
All right. So I was incorrect. I am sorry, but
Don't apply.
natural
You're
armor
fine.
does not apply to touch. So that first one will hit, I believe. I don't know. I'm playing with a character.
Dude, it's natty armor. It rarely comes up. I know that the Pathfinder sheets calculate that shit weird. It's just in that case, it's an extra 3 damage of 2, which 2 is bleed. Is he susceptible to bleed?
At this point, you've pretty much determined that you have to have blood to bleed, and
Yeah. He's
He
just
is
been
a
cooked.
He needs palm oil.
Yeah, he's been cooked.
I will say this: he is becoming ever so more greasy. There is a rainbow-like sheen in the river now.
Mm.
Do not use fire. Oh no!
Didn't greasy.
Isn't
As
there
I
an
look back
active,
on the flames.
isn't there an active flame on his
Yes.
chest right now?
Yes.
Oh shit! I'm about to burn to death, boys.
We'll find out next turn.
Okay, I've got a bonus. I've got bonus action. Fucking Jesus Christ! I've got swift action left. I'll use that to initiate one of my weapon vials to impregnate my blade with wyvern venom, which I should have done earlier. But you know.
Do you still have movement actions?
No.
No, he already moved. Yeah.
Who?
Do you already have? Do you have a bonus?
I've got the. I've had the shit beaten out of me. Though I can roll Souls versus Gaze to try to identify what the fuck I'm looking at.
Okay.
If
Go
such
ahead.
a thing is. Bruh.
Dude, I've
rolled
never
now,
seen
too.
you rolling so poorly ever. Bill, this is payback for last week from for last Thursday's game.
Bruh, this character crits on a nat 13.
Last week you
That's
suplexed
the
a
worst thing about
god off
this. This is
of
a crit build.
fucking night of a fucking.
I'm getting my ass
hill.
kicked by a fried chicken.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
at 17 health. One more swing and I'm probably gonna be fucking. I'm gonna be a side. They're gonna turn my ass. They're gonna turn my ass into mashed potato.
No. White people taste like macaroni and cheese. Remember.
Sorry, I have imposter syndrome. I wouldn't associate myself with something as nice as macaroni and cheese.
Aw.
Anyway, that's my turn.
Right.
I got some licks in right. Barely.
Yeah. Yes, you did.
All right, I have a question. Does he count as a
Yes.
chicken finger? I'm serious. This is a real question.
Yes.
Yes.
God help us.
All right, let's
But it's
go.
bonus.
Chakra
bonus.
disruption. Hands. I'm going to run.
Is this something specific I don't know about?
Chakra disruption
It's a
is.
-2 to hit.
It's a minus. Well, no. It's okay. At third level, every 3 levels after, the guru gains ability to inflict ability and status on his opponent. The guru may make a single attack while using a gentle touch ability as a standard action, which I was going to do anyway. Selecting a disruption he knows that and applying it to its attack. Now, normally this would only affect a hand, but if he's entirely a hand because he's a bunch of because he's a chicken finger, it should all apply to him. That's why I asked you the question first. So.
He does have chicken fingers, so yes.
Oh no, is he a chicken finger? Is he a giant chicken finger? That was my point. And you said yes. This is the, you could read that there.
Yes.
If he's a
Yes.
chicken finger.
Yes.
Sorry.
To end
The
this,
best thing about this is
goddamn-
she's in like a 3-second delay, so she only gets.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know why I'm on such a hard delay, but anywho, so I'm.
It's like,
She's streaming on Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
it's like playing an MMO with someone who plays in Japan.
well, hold on, deal.
Wakarimasen desu ta?
Then wakarimasu.
420 mayose.
No. Okay, so I'm going to move. That's enough. Yep. To attack. Hang on. There it is. And I'm going to try to kick him in his shins with my sabatons while using the that specific ability that I just. Oh, get this out of here! It does this weird thing sometimes where like, hang on, sorry. I'm gonna try to kick him in his chickeny shins, and I'm going to be using also in addition to that to what I'm going to be trying to do with the that specific thing, the chakra disruption hands. If he is a chicken finger, then he also gets a you can read that though, right? Obviously there. So disrupts energy flow, so it will penalize him essentially from now on if it hits, right?
Roll attack.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oof. Man.
Bro, we can't buy a good roll.
Damn.
Maybe the 19 hits.
Maybe.
No. These are against eight. These aren't against touch, are they?
These are touch.
Oh, all against touch?
They should be. Bill, you would know better than I do, but they should be against touch.
You had it set to AC.
Oh, it's
But it
against
should be
it's
touch.
it should be touch, yeah.
All right. All three of those a touch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All three of those hit then.
Oof! Yay! I just have it written wrong. Sorry. I need to change that. How do I change that? Oh well.
All right. A solid amount of damage as it begins to just start oozing grease
And
from its.
he should, if you read the thing that other thing, so he should take a -1 penalty to all attack rolls, right? From now on, because he is entirely a hand or a finger.
With a -2 from me for the cold shot.
Okay.
Fair
So
enough.
net
And that will be it.
-3.
That's it.
Okay. Take that on the chin as he starts to ooze even more and more grease.
This is why I bought fireproof clothes.
Oh.
Comrade,
Uh-oh.
Mark.
Question. There it is.
Question
I found
mark?
it.
Okay.
Oh, the question I was asking is, where is my Discord? Like, trying
Somewhere.
to find the correct tab. Right. I was thinking, I'll rummage through my pockets and pull out what was previously once a vial of water and is now a vial of gravy. So remember about 400 episodes ago, all water got turned into gravy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I'm
delicious.
gonna throw it on him, like in the hope that it's some kind of holy gravy.
We're out here making chicken and biscuits around the
Let's go.
in the fucking pile of of dead children.
Oh, great. We might have to move up, probably, Mark.
I'm gonna feed his corpse to all the children when
Yeah.
we're finished.
Yes. We'll have a delicious chicken feast.
Apart from his dick and dick. Well, I'll throw that in the river.
I feel like this is how they secretly made the dark meat chicken. The old McDonald's nuggets. All right, resolve an attack roll. Range attack. At touch.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
All right, it definitely does touch. And conversely, upon mention of the fact that Gravy has entered the chat, the Pinochet ball, the face on it, will develop a smile like he's hungry for finger-licking chicken. And he will drop down upon the chicken. Roll Gorb damage. Plus 2d4.
Pinochet was a general, not a colonel.
Gotta come from somewhere. And what about General's Fried
Remember.
Chicken from oh god, what was the name of that movie?
Oh. Oh, crud.
Dave Chappelle and
Yeah. I can't remember the name of that movie, though.
Undercover Brother.
Yes,
yeah.
Fucking Undercover Brother kicks ass.
it does.
That was a good movie. I like how it has Neil Patrick Harris just being so bright-eyed in that film. All right. And all right, Mark.
Yeah. What you want?
You
It's
need
quite
to.
hard to hear. It's
Oh.
raining very loudly.
Oh, I'm sorry. You need to roll damage for the Gorb, as the Pinochet ball has
Right.
dropped down upon the Chicken Man, being attracted by the flavor of 11 herbs and spices plus gravy.
Of course. So, what do you want me to roll?
Just this gorb damage plus 2d4. What was it? A large sling? It was what, a d8 plus.
Is it I don't have
Plus
it.
like 1?
Oh, I don't. Did it say about the on your sheet? Well, Bill can probably find it pretty quickly because he's the one who built the gorb. But no, this is the this isn't the gorb. This is the Pinot Ricochet.
Comrade sheet fucking scares me. I don't go near there. Yeah, it's been updated since like level 2.
Need to update that shit, man.
It's level 3, actually.
It's supposed to be level 5.
Okay, for a sec. Unless you have it
5
down.
plus dex plus 2.
Yet he's still kicking ass, which is, communism.
So 7 plus some of those dexes, which I think is 16, so 3. So it should be a plus 10, at least.
Roll what?
So 25. The damage is 2d6 plus your strength modifier.
2d6 plus.
Fair enough. And also 2d4 for the gravy damage.
2d4. That's it.
Gravy damage. I wasn't expecting this to turn into a KFC stream. I thought this was a Halloween, but
This was a hidden encounter I originally had, but the fucking chart just forced my hand.
The hidden chart.
Yeah, it does that a lot.
Does it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm still shooting. I'm still getting headshots. Like, boom, headshot. Boom, headshot. Boom, headshot.
Yeah, I can tell. I'm getting my ass beat.
That's fun. Alright. The ball, the Pinochet, the Rico Pinochet, drops down upon the Master 09 piece, striking him square in the head, making him feel the futility of his choice in political ideology, and rolls back to your feet.
So, I'll do like a thing, like a football skill, like to flick it back up and catch it or something.
It's like you're bowling. It's like you're rolling a bowling ball, but in reverse.
Blitzball, man. Apartheid, eh? Sorry, that's a very obscure reference.
Alright. Is that your turn, Mark?
Yeah, I think so.
You. Armand.
Wonderful. I use 15 feet of movement to pull Dubois to my position. Right here. Does the movement provoke an attack of opportunity from the chicken?
Does it count as a withdrawal action?
Yes.
Okay. If he can roll an good acrobatics check, I will forego the attack of opportunity.
It's on you, Bill.
But it's not. This is
I can't
Captain.
roll his dice for him.
Bill?
Yes. Captain.
What's up?
No, Captain is our
acrobatics.
DM for tonight, not Bill. Bill's playing with the party tonight. Just used to saying it.
It's
Sorry,
his
Captain.
dice. I can't roll his dice for him.
Carl.
Necronics.
I thought you were asking Captain to make DM rolls.
There you
No,
go.
you-
People to make DM rolls. Whoa, okay.
Where was I 18 when I was swinging my sword?
Whoa! Never mind, I misunderstood.
Where the fuck?
Fug. Alright.
Just rising tackled the fucking air.
Okay, go ahead and pull your character back, Bill.
Stop throwing! Say he had a melee range.
Dang.
He can still hit me here.
I know
Fug.
he can still hit you here.
I swear to God.
What's your hit points at?
17.
Exactly.
I rolled like shit.
The ghost.
No, I'm gonna have to roll acrobatics again to get near him.
No, you won't.
And
The
he's
ghost. One ghost puts his hand over your mouth, then on your jaw, slowly opens it. He reaches into the bag, pulls out a device that everybody else recognizes, pulls out a dropper, holds it
Uh-oh.
over your mouth.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Drip.
now. Here's the thing.
Yes.
As a Coast Guard, I know what adrenochrome tastes like.
Dang.
I feel like I should have my grandfather in this, considering he was in the Coast Guard.
No.
He was an officer.
Well, that fancy him to the bosun. Which I think
He
is
was a-
technically like an NCO.
The
He was-
important
he was-
part.
Yeah.
The important part here is you are healed.
For how much?
I will leave that to your that is up to you, Captain. It is a pretty much like it's a DM fiat as to how much it heals given the amount used.
It's a
I roll on the
specific
right-
item.
Yes.
It's just healing juice.
Mhm.
I shall leave you. It's up to you, Captain, as to the strength of it. Won't kick that out of bed. Hell yeah.
24 points of healing.
Hell yeah. Two wrongs don't make a right, but we'll talk about this later.
If you're willing to try and go for additional healing and draw additional essence from it, you could risk a roll on the D10,000.
Me or him?
Fuck no, I ain't rolling
Nah,
shit for,
nah,
for
nah.
6 extra hit points. I only have a max of 48.
Mercy.
I didn't roll very well.
Okay. Back to your turn.
More importantly, next action.
Those dice rolls have been fucking me lately.
I'm going to use for rope trick. I'm going to tie one end of rope around your waist. The other end of rope is currently being swung in the other ghost's hands. He is going to fling it. This is sleight of hand, correct?
Yes. $14. The great part is the AC of the ground is only 5. Fair enough.
I am aiming for the feet directly underneath the behemoth chicken.
Him and his... Oh god, he has Kanye's on.
He does. He's got his Yeezys.
They're so ugly.
There are better looking Yeezys. You chose the worst looking ones.
Now, Bill, have you been in the UK equivalent of the Eagle Scouts?
No, I was in a regular Cub Scout.
Okay.
But
This
he's
knot that's
so yes, the
being used on
equivalent
him-
though.
So the knot that is being used on him is called a lever knot. This basically allows him to use the length of rope that is now being fed through the additional rope as a harness. The ghost takes 10-foot step towards his comrade and wraps it around comrade. He then looks at you. Go, my child. He then gives.
Oops,
Armand? Yes.
Sorry about that.
Comrade is technically here. I put him right here for the sake of initiative.
All right. This still works either way.
Yeah.
This ghost is going to do it. So he ties it here. And now this is a nice and taut loop that he can run across. As the anchoring point is going to work to hold it taut in the direction of its hole. He still tells you, go, my child. And he moves your legs 5 foot in the remote direction. And the thing is that was the prepared spell. That's not the action. The action... I can go back to my list. I have to scroll down my spell list because I don't know if it's on this list or if it's inside my items. I'd rather not cast Fireball. Neri's right there.
Yeah. Well, I am full of water and crabs, but yeah, I'd rather you didn't.
Yeah. It's also leaking more grease and oil than the Exxon Valdez.
Also, does anyone really want to be around for the crab boil? Really, occasion doesn't mean you should be spreading that shit around.
That's a good idea, though.
The unfortunate part is that since this creature
I'd
is
like to...
mindless, I can't do the other spell on him. Oh, actually, no. It's a mindless creature, but it has technically a mind. This still hits if it has an intelligence of 0.
All right.
Oh, it's fucking cats again. They're chewing on the bones outside my window.
What?
Concerning words.
What?
The cats gather underneath my window and they screw, but they're also chewing on the bones underneath my window. Does it save a DC 17 to prevent being shaken?
Will save?
Yes.
Yes, actually.
Okay. We're getting a general idea for how high it can save. The answer is very. The other ghost flame is going to walk up. All 3 ghost flames are going to refresh their damage. It is taking 11 fire damage.
Chicken's getting real crispy right about now.
Oh no!
That
Looks like it looks like the lid on the pressure cooker might be coming loose a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Specifically targeting particular limbs. One fire is currently going. One fire is currently heating up the joint ligament of the arm that's connected to it to try and heat up the skin to prevent it from being able to draw back. The other 2 are tightening up the legs.
Very well.
I begin preparing another spell, and I end my turn.
Very nice. It's gonna look at Carl, and it's gonna look at you, Neri.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna step back slightly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna pull up and raise its whip upon you.
Uh-huh.
What's your AC again?
My AC is 23.
Oh no. Take 16 points of damage. Unless you have something prepared.
All of it's a -1 penalty to all attack rolls that you have because you're chicken finger.
It's still rolled.
Huh?
It's still rolled high enough.
Okay, cool. Just reminding.
No,
Okay.
no, I have it noted down on the sheet.
Okay, cool. Oh, I should have known. Sorry.
Yeah. And also,
how much? You said 11? How much? Wait, no, sorry, not 11.
yep, 16.
16? Okay. Okay. Oh, that's not great. Okay.
Hmm. Armand,
Yes.
what's a number between 1 and 4?
3.
3? Mark, a number between 1 and 4 that isn't 3.
To fight every urge in me to say pie, then I guess 2.
2? Bill, 1 or 4?
4.
Oh, you could have gone 3.141592653
I knew it. I chose death.
You
The
look
Japanese
like
were right.
you look like a decayed corpse while asleep.
I work in the Coast Guard. That's already the case. The sea is not kind to motherfuckers. Especially not the Lycian. I should stress this entire character's just gimmick is just a joke about how Guernsey's Coast Guard are a bunch of nightmare people.
At night, you look like William Dafoe.
Let's
Hell
go.
yeah!
Yeah.
Massive dick. Not William Dafoe is a massive dick. He has a massive dick. That's
Exactly. Why can't he be Willem Defriend?
That's
I've
actually a
never
point about.
understood.
He's
You know, Bill,
always
I'm
the
glad-
Willem the friend in our hand.
I'm glad to be shared this morning knowledge. Anyway,
Massive Johnson.
speaking of which, Magic Johnson just became a billionaire recently.
And still
Anyway.
hasn't died of
The
AIDS.
He has AIDS. How's he still alive?
He's had AIDS for like 30 years. And he's still alive.
That's why he's a billionaire.
Exactly.
He needs to be.
Okay, it's your turn, Bill.
Okay, I'm gonna try another acrobatics check to get in on this motherfucker.
Remember, you're
All
tied
right.
to a rope.
What does that do? Explain.
You have a straight line to walk across the line.
There's a little rope bridge that goes across the magical creek of undead children.
Yeah, I'll drive for you.
I'm just gonna roll the damn acrobatics. Does a 27 beat CMD?
Yes.
Yeah.
Splendid.
His CMD? No.
Oh.
Fuck. Alright, looks like I'm parrying. Take your
Go for
swing.
Take your swing.
Fuck, I can't get my. Okay, I need to.
Bill,
Yes.
this cannot be parried.
Oh no.
What's your AC?
My AC is. Okay, my AC is 24. If the confirmation roll's higher than that, I can still roll punch block to heighten my confirmation AC.
Well, it doesn't confirm, thankfully, because that would have. Ooh.
Oh, yeah,
Whips are not
dude.
nice when they crit, by the way. 13 damage. As it cracks you across the head.
Man, I am a slave.
He's
God
beating
damn.
you.
I'm getting the Kunta Kinte treatment. Jesus Christ.
Man, they're gonna cut the legs off you. I know.
That's King Kunta.
I know.
I ain't that.
It's based off the same thing, though.
I ain't him. Okay. Well, yeah, and the guy who made the music video will go on to make the worst Robin Hood adaptation that mortal
No. You can't put that shit on Kendrick Lamar. Just the guy who directed the fucking music video.
No.
Anyway,
Enough mid fucking rappers.
Bill,
Sorry.
Aiden, back to the game.
Okay.
Sorry. Uh-oh.
I hear it.
Somebody's
Anyway.
alarm's going off.
My bot's fucking
I
kicking
hear
off.
it.
Okay. I get one swing. I'm going to go with a maneuver for this one. I'm going to go with... yeah, I'm going to go Garnet Lance. So if he's got DR, I'll go straight through it. And get an extra 2d6 damage.
Go for it.
It's going to be a cool chop versus the same arm I've been hitting.
All right.
God damn it!
Oof.
I crit on a 13 plus.
We're just it's been a
I have not
bad
rolled a
night.
single roll that high.
It's been a bad night.
It's just like
I rolled nat 1 and minimum damage.
Bro, it's because it's Halloween. Like, stuff's going bad. Like, my computer's just decided to kill itself today.
What the fuck did I do?
You didn't do anything. It's just this Halloweener.
7763.
Great
Target's
year.
teeth double in size when he tells a lie.
I don't tell lies. motherfucker. That bluff skill's there for the faint alone.
If you were one higher, your teeth would have exploded.
Whoa.
Thank fuck, it wasn't that.
Anyway.
Hell, okay, do I have anything else? I've already used my swift and my move and my attack, so no, I don't have anything else. God
All right.
damn.
Fug.
I'm quick nip to the gents. I'll be right back.
Neri, you're up.
Oh crap, my turn came up way faster than I thought it was. I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did last time then. I'm gonna kick at his feet. I'm gonna continue to try and disable him as much as I possibly can. I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna kick the legs off him. Since I mentioned the Kendrick Lamar song, I'm gonna try to knock the legs off him. I'm trying to kick his Yeezys off. That's what I want to do. I want to kick his freaking Yeezys off. That's what I'm gonna do.
Go for it.
And then that's I know it says AC, but it's touch.
Okay. All three of those will hit.
Let's go.
As you do 17. Oh, that's damage. 29 points of damage. Nice. He's just gushing oil out over everything.
The other thing I'd like to do is that I would, and this is up to your,
Yes.
whatever you discern. I am full of crabs. I am full of crabs. I am literally full of baby spider crabs. There's 400 baby spider crabs inside of me. I would like to see if any of these little baby spider crabs would like to go out and eat this giant piece of chicken. That's just what I'd like to do as well.
I come back to a strange time.
I mean, like, I imagine there's some sorts of holes in me in some places because I'm made out of rocks.
Do
These little
you
spider
have
crabs.
handle animal?
I do not have handle animal, so I can't.
Roll it.
But I
It's charisma
will
rolling.
roll it. Can I roll it? No, I have to roll handle animal. Can I roll it as charisma?
Charisma, please.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Eh.
About what I figured. I'm not. This is not a high
Okay.
charisma character.
The crabs don't really like being reminded of their decimated homeland from an oil spill.
Aw. All right, that's all I'm gonna do then.
Think of the sad little seals covered in
know.
oil.
The poor little crabs that are
And only
all inside of my rock body that's made out of cardboard or cardboard. What's it? I forget what it's called.
you're made out of rock, but have no. You're made
Yeah.
out of rock, but have no cleavage.
I know.
Anyway, um,
That's it for me.
Mark, you're up.
Am I on mute this time?
Yes.
No.
You are. Don't listen to
fucking
him.
hell.
He's a liar.
So I'll run up this wire thing, do a fancy flip over the chicken monster man, stick my sickle as deep into him as I can and just try and flip him. My classic run up and try and flip a giant dude move.
Roll acrobatics. And then roll CMB.
Rather than
Shouldn't it be
I'm gonna do it
perform?
as a dance.
Yeah,
Yeah, fair enough.
it's not. It should be way higher than that, but unfortunately.
Um,
Oh,
Don't
wow.
chastise the captain over
I'm
that.
not
It's his fucking
chastising.
trait.
No, I'm not chastising. I'm saying like.
Alright, let him go. Let cook. Let cook.
I'll tell you what, Mark. You can land where you want, but you drive your sickle in, and it just kind of scrapes off it like you're trying to eat a piece of really crispy chicken with plastic silverware.
Oh,
Mhm. Okay, well, I'm gonna have landed sort of over here, I guess.
Yep.
And I'll take a big old bite out of the piece of like skin that I've peeled off or whatever.
Hmm. We'll find out what happens with that next turn.
uh-oh. Oh, no.
All right, is that your turn, Mark?
Yeah,
All
that
right,
should do it.
thank you. You're up, Armand.
Everyone is standing in the river, the opposite of where I want them to be.
I have to hit people with my fists and feet. Kind of can't, you know.
You never considered getting onto the shoreline and beating the shit out of him underneath him?
It's over 30 feet away.
You
You gotta be
you
close
could
to him,
consider
dude.
danger close, maybe.
Lord have mercy. Can I do? Not turn them into their own chicken legs. Need to open my spell book.
Also, I didn't ask, but did I at least damage his Jordans?
Did
They're
she
fake.
in fact? Did she in fact scuff the J's?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're Yeezys, and they
Oh, they're Yeezys, right,
They're
sorry.
authentic Yeezys.
Did I
They're
scuff them?
authentic Yeezys because they're made out of the crappiest material possible.
Did I scuff them?
Yes, you did.
Oof. Uh-oh.
What hit points are both my melees at? What is Neri and Dubois' current hit points?
I'm at 19. This guy does big
The
damage.
ghosts share a pregnant pause. They put the knapsacks on Almond's back, and they trudge together into the stream. However, the way that one does it is he's going to walk over. His reach should... How long is his reach?
The arms plus the whip,
Yes.
probably about 20 feet.
From this current square?
From this square.
From this square. 20 feet.
Yeah.
Fucking threatens. He doesn't have opportunity attacker, does he?
You could roll to find out.
I could roll to find out. What do I need to roll?
Martial, or at this point, engineering or dungeoneering. He does.
I have more hit points than both of you. How do I... I'm thinking about this the wrong way. How high up is the ceiling of this area? Does it have a ceiling?
To the sky. You flew in here.
Yeah, we're in a forest.
Yeah. It's
Almond
a pretty
is-
open. It's a pretty
Okay.
open canopy.
Almond is going to toss the pack over to Elutum. Elutum is going to use Ethereal Sidestep because it is considered a spell ability that will take my prepared action. He is now... Move this here, but I'm going to draw a line in a free hand in pink.
Okay, and this is not going to provoke.
No, I'm currently
Alright.
flying 30 feet over his head.
All right.
Hovering. I hold out a vial. I drop it directly over Dubois' head. Dubois' hand is going to move reactively along with the ghost and catch it. You now have the Bullet of Youth.
I should know. I specifically bought a waterproof lantern for moments such as these. My offhand is usually occupied by the lantern, but now it's in the water. But it is waterproof. It has like 10 rounds before it has to actually be fixed.
Vigos Flame upkeep. 7 damage from those this turn. Bless you.
Yeah, gesundheit.
Thank you.
Okay. Is that your turn?
I still have one more action. I was surfing through to see what I could give to make sure he hasn't died. I still also have a bonus action. I will use my bonus action to have him take a sip of the adrenochrome.
You mean a free action?
Yes.
Alright.
I've been playing too much Baldur's Gate, you see.
Big sip.
It's fine.
5 year in this.
God.
Bill and I are trying to play 2 games in 2 different systems at the same time, and it's yeah.
Now, Bill, what did you say was the crit range of your melee attack? Did you say you crit on a 15?
13 plus.
How would you like to crit on 11?
There you go.
Actually, no, higher. This is per 4 caster levels. 3!
Whoa! No way. How do you do that?
Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna need to break down that shit.
Yeah, 11 makes sense. 3, what?
Not unheard of back in the day.
Sure.
Unerring weapon grants +2 bonus, +1 for 4 caster levels on attack rolls to confirm a crit.
That's when you roll to hit. When you roll again to confirm the crit, then you get bonus.
Yeah.
It's not threat range.
Okay, but still, it's
Yeah.
Besides, this weapon already gets a +6 on the confirmation roll.
Yeah. I'll be
So I haven't rolled that.
I'll be
So
straight
it'll
up. I'll be straight up. I'm not gonna let something like that exist. If it's a 3.
It would be a moot point. You still need to hit to threaten, and if you don't hit, you don't threaten.
How about
You can
True
roll
Strike
3 all
instead?
day, but you're never gonna hit shit.
How about True Strike instead?
I won't say no to that. I won't say that. I won't say no to actually fucking hitting something for a change.
All right, buddy. Have a True Strike. That goes. Mon's hands start making finger tutting symbols, and then he gives you a. And now you suddenly feel
Dead on.
invigorated.
Alright.
He begins preparing an action, and then it's his turn. Flurry of spells.
Okay, the 7's the healing.
Oh no, the 7 should be the damage. You still need to roll for whatever you're healing with for taking a sip of the Blood of Youth. I'm assuming that.
It's DM fiat. How much efficacy it is, and how much this is corroding my fucking body.
Team.
You hear a whisper in your ear from both ghosts. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Alright.
Hail Leolenia, full of praise.
Considering the amount of damage he's taken and the fact that it's oozing oil, you guys are gonna look up upon the chicken leg, and you're gonna hear a voice and looks like the top's coming off tonight. And he is going to start bulging all over his body, like he's getting ready to explode.
Oh.
And that'll be his turn.
It falls to me to cut a hole in the top of the pie to make sure it doesn't explode in the microwave.
If the chicken tendy is going to
I said to the others,
explode.
run.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well.
it's your turn.
Wish me luck. This is a cold shot to the vitals.
Well,
Let's see, let me check my positioning. Okay, if I 5-foot step down here, I can get into a position of flanking, which gives me an extra +4. So it's a cold shot to the vitals, trying to relieve the pressure to prevent him exploding. Kingfisher, guide yourself home. I have not rolled above a 7 this whole fight.
Damn.
I have to say, don't
But
you have true
it's
strike?
43 net because of tree strike.
All right.
And it's flanking, so I do get fencing damage.
Roll it.
Why the fuck did it just roll twice? Did it just roll like a? Did it just crit on the non-D20 roll?
I guess I don't even see a number.
Yeah. What?
That means okay.
No.
Okay.
I set a separate fencing damage value, and I think it nat 20'd on the non-rolled D20. So yeah, it's 5.
80, all right, 14 points of a solid kicking of chicken.
And it is that's including bleeding, so it hopefully should help relieve the pressure.
It is. It is just oozing. Just palm oil at this point. You're practically standing in what essentially smells like an old grease trap.
I'm a sailor. I know precisely what that smells like. How many chip shops have I been to when I'm back on shore leave?
They haven't cleaned it in a while, by the way. Anyway,
Is it enough grease for it to count as difficult terrain?
you are in a running brook, so a fair bit of it's being washed out actively.
Okay. Just want to check. Just be safe.
You are standing in the water, correct?
Yeah, I'm in the water. I'm more asking like for the grease below him. I say him as if he's got a fucking gender. He's a chicken tender.
You can dump a lot of grease on a grassy knoll and still have the traction of the grass.
Okay. I've got a swift action left.
But it is becoming very slick.
Yeah. Okay. I've got an ability called Micromassive Black Hole that draws in everything within 20 feet. Could I dump the Brook's water on him? Using that ability. It'll draw in everyone within 20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I've got prepared.
If you have... Alright. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, it's in an order I choose. I'm going to have everyone within 20 feet is moved towards the main point. Most of us will just stop already because we're already adjacent to him. In fact, I think everyone's adjacent to him. If you want to move closer into his square, you can.
Sure.
But mostly what it does is it draws water out of the brook and it dumps it onto his body.
Where did you position the beginning of the hole?
That's what she
I'm
said.
going to go with this bit here, where the wire is. That way it doesn't disrupt the
Or
wire.
is it on the ground, or did you elevate
It's
the position 10 feet in the
on
air?
him. It's on him.
Get back.
So 10 feet in the air, centered on
Yeah,
his torso?
if you hit a solid person, you do not move.
Okay.
But he is now doused in water, which hopefully should prevent any further incidences. And more importantly, it's a fucking swift action. What the fuck else am I going to do with it?
Alright. You hear water hitting boiling oil. Fizzing
Nothing on
and
chicken.
bubbling. And immediately singeing it, basically with steam damage. You're essentially causing it to pressure cook itself.
which is how KFC is made, with a pressure cooker, a pressure fryer specifically.
Yep.
Hell yeah, scalding damage is fucking hilarious.
And thanks for teaching me about it last episode, Bill. Anyway,
It's really tricky to find. It's only in Stormrack.
all right, is that your turn?
That is my turn, yes.
All right. Go ahead, Neri. You're up.
Oh, sorry, I just
Hey.
got back. Sorry, I had to use a restroom. Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. Keep kicking at those shins, then, I guess. Just keep kicking away. And the same thing I was doing. Does that stack, by the way? That, chakra disruption? I don't see anything in the description that says it stacks.
Not on the same location, but on separate ones, yes.
But I'm using it on
apply
all.
separate ones.
But it applies to all of his limbs because I asked initially, is he a chicken finger?
Rolling
it
is.
applies blanket.
Oh, okay.
By the way, the rolling is. A nest is an entire chicken finger. Yes. So therefore, it is only capable of being affected once.
Okay. Okay. So look,
Plus, I don't think it's fatigued from me stabbing it.
I'm just gonna do the same thing I did last time. Gonna just keep freaking kicking at his shins. That's all I'm gonna do.
Sorry for backseating there, Cap. Reflex.
No, it's better for you to say it
I
because.
apologize. Wait till you after the game.
Oh
Anyway.
no.
That will hit. 18.
Heck yeah.
22.
Let's go.
27.
Dang, how much health would this
It's
giant tendy have? A lot,
a
apparently.
little bit.
Yeah.
As it essentially starts just falling apart at the seams, the pressure cooker internals basically failing to maintain pressure. It's basically shooting out steam in all directions. It's barely holding on by a thread.
All right. Looks like we got this giant tender on the back foot, lads.
Okay, is that your turn, Neri?
Unless any of I can convince my crabs to come out and attack him because he's a nummy chicken tender, which I will do by using again. That was a. What did you say that was a? Handle animal or charisma? Yeah.
They're the same for you, charisma.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
that one's better.
You convince the crabs.
Let's go.
They start rushing in, and much like the little crab that got sucked into a pipe at the bottom of the ocean, they start getting drawn in, and they start clogging his internals with crabs.
That's it then. Yep.
He is now paralyzed.
Oof.
Paralysis? Does that mean every attack that hits is now a crit?
Yeah.
You need to make a specific coup de grace action. It's a full round.
Mark. Surf and turfs on the
On the menu,
table.
boys.
Long John Silver's got a new item on the menu.
Yeah.
Kicking it back on the menu. I'll just repeatedly smash him with my hammer.
Go for it. Unfortunately, that does not. He's frozen in place, so it hits.
With the paralysis, yeah.
Oh yeah. Are you sure you didn't do more damage than that?
That
Conrad?
doesn't. That makes. He should. What? It's put into the sheet, so it should be correct, but how's it only 2 damage?
Mm.
Was that the Zukov's hammer? Was that the Zukov hammer?
No, that's just my regular hammer.
What
But
did you say?
He was
I
holding
mean,
back.
yeah, it was the Zhukov.
Okay, you're adjacent to him because you are on a corner. Like that is one of his corners. You can hit for times 3 damage. It's 2d, so it's 6d6, 3 plus 3 times your strength, and your strength I believe is at least 2.
Yeah. So.
Yeah,
It
you've
is
forgotten
2,
to put in
yeah.
dice value for the weapon.
That's all right.
So 66 plus 6.
Go ahead and give it a roll.
Mark's sheet is like a bunch of like weird
We gotta-
artifacts.
we gotta
coding.
figure it out. 66 plus 6. There we
It might
go.
not hurt to sit down and.
No. It just yeah. No, if, there we go. There it is. Yeah.
There
Okay,
we go.
okay, Mark.
Jesus
Damn!
wept.
Holy crap!
Hey, Mark. Tell me how you want the chicken to go down licking.
I'm just gonna pound him into chicken paste. That's my plan.
Making chicken base.
Yeah. Spread on delicious bread.
Ooh, I love deviled chicken,
Yeah.
especially on saltines. Ooh, we get that real Gucci deviled chicken spread. And as you smash them to bits and pieces, the Master 09 piece is now the Master 09 piece. You now have access to over 1,800 pounds of fried chicken.
There you go. Hey, you can feed the people with that.
We could.
800
Eat
pounds
it
of
all
fried chicken,
myself.
you say?
There's also 80 pounds of breading, which I know you're
Hey!
excited about.
That's the best part.
However, before the excitement, as the ghost levitates down to eye level with Dubois, he takes back the vial, puts it back in the bag, starts taking things out of the knapsack, upon which the other ghost is going to immediately teleport to his side and take things out of the bag.
What?
With his face facing this direction.
Well, it looks like somebody's headed up that way.
Pierre's looking at you, and like the caretaker song is like blaring out of his body.
As they
He's
start
just sitting in the stream waiting for death.
As he just starts taking things out of the bag, he looks over at him. Are you going to live?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Always do.
Would you like another
He
drop?
tries shakily pushes himself to his feet with his with his sword in hand.
Would you like another drop? You know,
Nah,
they say,
I'm figuring
when
I'm good.
when you have one drop, you can't stop.
You'd be surprised what I can stop.
And as they finish taking out all the non-paper essentials, they tip the bag over in the stream. And I'm assuming a lot of weevils fall out.
Well, they wobble, but they don't fall down.
I say that fucking meme is alive even on the other side of the pond.
And as the ghost is shaking out the bag of holding, removing every single last weevil inside of it before he starts putting in more food stuff, they look generally in the direction of these people approaching them on the riverbank.
Leaving myself to my feet with my side sword. What is it now? What foul magic is this?
Worry not, fair stranger. It is I, Vincent Deep,
Who?
and he will
I'm
have.
afraid we're not acquainted, sir.
He is about a 6 foot something odd gentleman. with said visage.
Is his face the skull, or is it the man under the skull?
The man under the skull.
Oh, I dare say so. You're a head taller than me. We shall see if that remains the case.
Yeah. Worry not. I have dealt with the hags and found some of the missing children. It seems you've stumbled onto an even darker creature dwelling in this grove.
Yes.
Darker by
Certainly-
the second, I say, as I look down at the crisping up
Yeah.
bits of burnt breading.
Certainly the dark meat, you might say.
I thank you for enabling me to accomplish this task without any harassment from this creature.
Yeah,
And-
no,
But do not worry. I will pay you your share out of my own pocket.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I'll kind of go over and place a hand on top of his as if to say, no, you keep it.
I would agree.
You're the one doing the God's work.
We've already
You keep my share.
We've been paid. You can keep my
Paying
share as
me.
well.
He's paying me 8,000 gold. You can have your share. You did your job.
The ghosts will look open expectantly and open the knapsack, and then with the other hand of the ghost, rake in the gold and say, "Thank you for your patronage."
You each receive 700 gold pieces.
Would you like some chicken?
We've got a big chicken pickup here.
I
Wait,
will have
how
a
much
piece of
gold?
that. 700.
700.
Whoa.
That's not bad.
When you play my games, you get good loot.
Fug.
Oh, I see how it is. I'll show myself out.
Just a little
That's
bit of
good.
some swag in his face. However, how many bread weevils are currently floating in the river?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the bread weevils.
Tens of thousands.
One ghost attaches the rope that's on the other side of the ridge to the chicken. It starts holding the dimension side upwards into the air so that the chicken is off the ground. The ghosts look in the general direction of the children. Children, back away from the oil.
Stole my catalytic
I
converter.
didn't-
I lived near Pleasant, West Virginia. You rude.
But Pierre will look at the child's t-shirt. I'm very sorry to hear that. Those creatures are a menace.
Now, worry, I live near a state called Ohio. It's misery enough as is, just knowing that.
Right, true,
Don't
kid.
worry,
Right,
things get
true.
better.
However, you might
Things
want to
get
take
better.
Right, true, kid. Right, true. But you might want to take another 2 steps back. Our ectoplasm is explosive. I ain't talking about no diarrhea neither.
What? Are you about to explode
You
this
know what?
chicken?
I'm gonna go eat my fucking chicken over here.
Yeah, I'll take my share of chicken.
You can see as it's hanging
Let's
off.
go over here where it's safe.
You
Yeah.
can see as it's hanging off the rope trick. The rope trick is bringing it towards the shore bank, out of the fire line. But the ghosts are currently taking a position on this side of the river
Hmm.
and on this side of the river.
What are you doing with
And
this?
their mouths are growing really
Oh.
really wide.
I'm just gonna pull off my shoes and paddle my feet in the river and
Yeah.
have a nice time eating my fucking dinner.
Yeah.
And so help me God,
I'll
if someone
join you.
interrupts me, I'm lopping off their fucking limbs.
Also, well, children, are you okay? Please look away from what's about to happen upstream right now. It's horrible things.
I'll gather everyone round.
Everybody gather around and let's have a little picnic. Don't look at what's happening up there. That
I'm gonna use the ability that I have not had a chance to use the whole day, which is my ability, Silver Tongue. It's a buff, even though the
What-
game's ending.
One of the children is going to look up to you, Neri, and says, "I just walked through about 2 to 3 dozen people that were about my age. I don't really care about anything else right now."
They can hear.
I pass the whiskey bottle around.
No, don't
They
give
can
the
hear
whiskey to the
disgorging.
children.
They can hear.
They've been
loud-
wading through dead bodies. They've been through worse.
Bitch, I just walked through I just walked through my classroom like it's Dead Man Wonderland. I need this.
Is my healing aura still
They can
fucked?
hear a-
They're
Oh,
allowed
no.
they're allowed a nip. It's for their gums.
Oh, didn't my healing aura
Your
get
feet
fixed?
and your arms and legs are sorted out. Also,
Okay, Armand,
I
what
believe
are you
so.
doing?
No, my aura of calm. My aura of calm. It got fixed, didn't it?
Breaking down.
In the area of the red circle, the children and everyone else who chooses to look in the general direction of the ghosts can hear a loud disgorging. And if they look close enough in the river, they can see ectoplasm currently floating up banks in the direction of the water flow.
Gross.
Lord.
However, after one teleports out of the way, the other one is still standing over, like the mass. One gives the other one a hands up. He snaps his fingers. 1 fireball. He snaps his other fingers. 2 fireball. 3 fireball. 4 fireball. 5 fireball.
He seems a little
6
mad.
fireball.
The important
Yes.
the important thing is that the children have been rescued, even if we didn't do it. We're about all to have a delicious chicken dinner, and you're over here.
Chicken and whiskey picnic, and everyone gets good hope, which counteracts despair.
Let's go.
Winner,
Meaning
winner.
if you have horrible depression, it's cured.
More importantly, in answering the question of, he looks like he's angry, you hear Amon scream, "It's Abraham!" Toss, 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 toss! And remember, his ectoplasm is explosive now.
Yep.
There is a loud skittering sound as there are weevils currently burning into ashes. And as they are transfixing into the ectoplasm of the river, he is reviving them and then burning them again.
I'm going to lead the children in a nice
Let's-
sing-song as to raise their spirits.
Yes, let's go.
Ah,
There,
I know
there
a
is
few
loud-
shanties from my work as a Ghost Guard.
There is a loud sound of maniacal cackling as dead fell magic trick fireballs are currently roasting weevils to death in a bubbling lagoon with a hint of lemon.
They are vying with the sound of like at this point, how many people now? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people belting out sea shanties as loud as they can to drown out the
Let's
fucking
go.
horror.
Yep.
What-
And I'll just.
what
I've
do
got.
you do with the drunken sailor? What do you do with the drunken sailor?
I will-
Join in the song when I kill your character early in,
In
the
the
morning.
morning, I have a bottle of honey. I will offer the children any honey they would like on their chicken nuggies, so that they can try and overcome the freaking horror that they have just witnessed. Here, would you like some honey? I don't have any ketchup. I don't have any honey mustard, but I got some honey for these numgies.
I pour whiskey
No,
on the problem.
don't pour whiskey on the children. Damn it!
They've been through a lot.
They don't need
Literally
that.
Join the pack and we'll slowly start slicing.
I'm gonna
feet.
tend to their wounds. I'm gonna also
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna break into my emergency stash of peppermints.
Yes.
Stash of
The
peppermint.
children are gonna look up. All right. The children are gonna look up and say, "Thank you so much. This truly was a baptism by fire. Only within does the fire burn. Only without can we make everyone else burn, burn, burn."
What?
I'll throw a peppermint at them. Quit that.
Yeah, just smack them.
Quit.
Stop it.
Electric.
No psycho. No psycho. Calm down. Psychosis is not an option here. I didn't get my ass kicked up and down this river for you to go turn psycho on me.
Don't listen to these
You will
guys.
be. You go forth and you will be.
If
I'm
only
gonna
we.
hand out, gonna
Alon
hand out
stops.
crowbars to any child who wants one.
Yes.
Say, remember,
And
power comes from the barrel of a crowbar. Like,
it is Halloween. Let all the children have crowbars. That's what you really should give out on All Hallows Eve.
What for the day afterwards, Devil's Night?
Give all children a crowbar.
All Saints Day.
Yeah, give all children a crowbar.
Almond stops bombarding the creature, like the weevils, long enough to say, "If anybody wants some gold, make sure that you say thank you to the big man in the jacket. He's responsible for making sure you got out alive. and then he conjures another fireball and whisks it into the river without looking at everybody.
By the way, do you guys want to go
I'll turn
home?
to the other ghost. I think so. I'll kind of wipe off the grease from my sword and sheathe it.
Tell you what, I'm a cleric. I can cast a spell called Homeward Bound. You're not from this plane, from what I've been informed. So technically you're outside.
Correct.
In a way.
Correct.
If you want to go home, come over to me within the next minute or two, or else the offer drops.
Yep.
Grab what chicken you can. You have been paid. You have your gifts.
Yep.
Taking the shoes.
Oh yeah, take the Jordan. Were they Jordans or Yeezys? Oh, they were Yeezys. Yeah, taking the Yeezys.
The Yeezys.
All right.
Yeezys. All crummy and cheap.
And I'll take a big chunk of chicken.
Excellent. I'll use them as ballast in my boat.
I'm taking
Everyone's
both of
fed,
his
everyone's watered.
arms.
As he understands the offer,
Someone take the whip. Someone take the whip.
Oh yeah.
Eludum will clap his hands, and Amon, like a dog hearing a command, will automatically stop bombarding. Like, do I have to? These things are fucked up on food. And he will snap.
We
his
got.
fingers
We
out.
get.
from
Let's
this
get
place.
out of here,
Yes.
comrade. Come on.
He's
We
going-
gotta go.
he's going-
I'm not wading through this place anymore.
Okay.
Oh, I'm in my
Amon will come
blue
over.
Power Rangers outfit. for some
He's going to
reason.
open the.
Oh,
bag
I
of food
forgot. Yeah.
wide.
Oh, it's weird. Right. Okay. I forgot you were that because I was looking at the old icon. All right. All right. So
The
we're
two
all
ghosts
here.
Are going to start. Yes, the two ghosts are going to start shoving large pieces of chicken divided into sections, as clean as they can, into the bag of holding. Close the bag, whip it over, Illum's back. Okay, we're ready. I got out all my frustrations. I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
All right.
You need to seek a professional.
And you lot have a happy night and happy Halloween, by the way.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Think that's the end of the stream.
As they start teleporting.
As we start
As they start
teleporting back
they go,
to
"What
the
the
normal
For sure.
to the normal game.
Yeah, he starts asking, "What the fuck's a Halloween?"
We will see you all.
As we do that, we
Go ahead. Sorry.
end on this image,
But-
and whatever it may mean.
Uh-oh.
I look forward to next time guest DMing.
Thank you for guest
Have a
DMing
good
for
night.
us.
Looking forward to it.
And I will see you
Right.
all tomorrow on our normal politics stream. Hopefully my computer won't die again. But hey, he was able to tolerate this, so let's go. Anywho, good night. Have a very happy Halloween, everybody.
Nobody tell Spoon
Goodbye.
about this working.
Too bad. Bye bye.